You got me in there as Auburn, Steve, right? Please. Yes, sir.
Alabama. They got you as Alabama, Steve. Don't worry about that,
Please
man.
do not do that. Please, sir, do not do that.
All right, y'all. What is up? Welcome back. Best Bet Live back in action. Wednesday night cash game 2-2 deep stack no limit hold'em game tonight. Jordan Spina in the booth. My main guy Adonis Lane with me as always. Hope y'all are having a great week so far, and we are right into the first hand tonight, y'all. Ace King, King 9, 5-5, single open pre-flop, top for my guy Big Steve, Auburn Steve. Check to the initial raiser pre-flop, Kevin with pocket fives. He will continue and get called twice. 2 diamonds here for Dennis. And I think Steve's going to have to bet here. I would like to see a lead from Steve on the flop, but he decides to check call the top on a pretty draw heavy board, and now he's going to lead this turn after it breaks. So Dennis is going to come along, and Kevin will get rid of these fives most likely here. What is up, all y'all in the YouTube chat? Yuma, Leonardo, Steve, Bob, Austin Bailey, and Jeremy in the other chats. And the 5 on the river, my guy Kevin Walls would have made his set right there on the river. But Steve is going to be good here. Top, still good all the way through.
Lawrence Taylor, 56.
Lawrence Taylor, 56. Old man Pat, what's up, bro?
I knew he was the winner when he said that.
Throwing out LT to you like that.
Kevin Walls going full hoodie munching right there. Didn't like that. Didn't get there. Would have binked it. But couldn't make the call on the turn. I don't blame him. It's not a call you usually should make with pocket fives, but sucks to see it come. Well, that sounded weird when I replayed that in my head. It sounded really bad now that I keep replaying it. I'll try not to use that phrase again. Kevin with 3s this time. Pocket Trey is going to make the call. He's going to limp him.
The stream is not long enough for me to relate all my LT stories.
It's called a pick-me-up.
All I can say
Some
is,
people drink coffee.
you're right.
Jack 6 flop. Dennis here flopping trips.
They didn't have energy drinks.
Gregory with 2 pair. Kevin with the worst 2 pair.
That's a good excuse. I'm going to use that with my kids.
So Kevin cannot win at this point. No, excuse me, he could hit a tray, but he doesn't. Ace on the river. Kevin's trays don't feel great here, so I doubt he makes a call. And Dennis will scoop second pot.
Parcells, right? Parcells left, man. It just, I mean, it broke. I was like, wow.
That happens more often than we know.
Right, because that's what I'm saying. When you watch those things, man, it's just it's enlightening.
Right. And usually it's not necessarily the head coach, but it's whoever their position coach is or their DC, like that. Guy gets a head coaching job, and all of a sudden.
And Belichick wasn't Belichick his DC, and he didn't really get it. He was falling asleep and everything else, but like Parcells is the one that.
It's pretty strong early. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing out there in the poker world? It is me, Jordan Spina. I got Adonis Lane next to me. We're having a good day thus far. Hopefully all of you are enjoying yourselves too. This will be a more poker-related stream. Last time, I kind of lost my cool, but it was for all the right reasons. You know, you love seeing your friends succeed and be great in life. But we're back to the poker.
Yeah, okay.
We are, and we got a big hand right here. Well, not a big hand, but we got big draws. So, you know, we got an open-ender.
You know what they say about big drawers?
I knew that's where we were figuring we were going. When I said we got big draws, I'm like, oh, damn. But you got an open-ender for Steve. You got gutter ball action for Justin. And then you got a pair and backdoor diamonds for Dennis. And that is an action turn card.
That's spicy right there.
Because it's going to give each player straight draws. And Auburn Steve just turned. Well, not the nut straight, but he has a straight.
And everybody picked up the flush draw.
Yeah, and so Justin's hand, even though he didn't improve with the queen like he probably wanted to, he now picks up a pair, so he has showdown value, and he picks up the nut flush draw. And if you're Dennis, You got a pair and the queen of diamonds.
You ain't folding.
You ain't folding. I don't know. I mean,
That arm tattoo would come right off his bicep if he folds right here.
yeah, he can't. He can't fold. Man. I just don't know what kind of river card we'll get.
He's got the shades. He's got like the Hulkamania
Watch
stash.
me get like a 5 on the
I
river.
bet this man has a barbed wire tattoo around the other bicep. I would bet money.
Wow, look at that.
And queen gets there, making Dennis's 2 pair and Justin's better straight.
And Auburn Steve is disgusted.
That's
because
terrible. I mean, you can't.
He turned.
You know you can't be good.
No.
That's a good fold, Steve.
That's a very good fold. And what's crazy is that he did have the 9. And wow, Dennis ended up calling.
Yeah, keep him honest. He made 2 pair. I mean, made it the way he didn't want to.
Yeah, but 4-liner out there.
He was losing either way.
Yeah, he ain't blocking no queens. Dennis don't got a king to cry for in his hand. So if you're Steve, you got to pat yourself on the back there.
Yep.
You made the good fold while Dennis, well, donated that 55 to Justin.
Got Harris right here from Greece. What's up, Harris?
Harris, how you doing, buddy?
Your boy Dan Jones.
How you doing?
He'll be good.
I think so. He'll be okay. They're going to protect him. And then you got, you have to have a running game. So once you have a running
Boy, I
game.
gave UCF so much trash in the last stream. When he walked past me, I'm like, boy, watch he be like, hey, throw these hands with me, man. He ain't do it, though.
Nah.
Nah. That's it. That's the one where his buddy was like, scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
I gave him hell last time. That's why I say he walked past me,
That
and I was
was him.
like, I mean, I'm ready.
Well, that's why I thought, what was his name? T-Mart was going to do that. Because we kind of ripped on Kmart? T-Mart? T-Mart.
Who the hell are you talking about?
T-Mart.
That's my T-Dog?
T-Dog.
Yeah, nah, T-Dog cool, man. I told you T-Dog messaged me the next day.
Yeah.
He said, I appreciate the love. You know, because, you know, T-Dog, tournament guy, I recognized him from a few final tables.
Yeah.
He's good people.
Appreciate that, Harris, man. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. Love to have you. I know it's probably like somewhat in the middle of the night in Greece, but you the man.
Yeah. I echo the same statement there, Ryan. Eric and Paul are both great guys, 100%.
Sean Hunter right there, pop it in. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? Hope everybody's doing well. As always, as we go through the chat tonight. Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was a straight flush for half a second.
I was going to say, Dennis probably wishes that he had the jack. Well, the 10 of diamonds was in his hand, and that 10 of hearts was on the board. I like it. Yeah, so how's everybody's poker lives doing? How's everybody doing out there? We up, we down? Let me go first. I played last night. Got into a couple spots that I want to actually ask the chat about. A couple spots where I think I played the hand wrong, played the hand bad. But I did leave up a couple $100, so it wasn't too bad. My session went good. I had aces hold, you know, made some draws. So I did well. I had a few hands that I didn't play well, but my session was overall good. I did okay. How's everybody else doing out there? Oh. Ooh. I like Auburn Steve's hand. Got the gutter to the straight flush. And you got Pittsburgh Paul here betting with middle pair, and you see Steve waste no time. Whatever he bet, he says, I'm in. I want it. What Up had a little good run, turned $300 into $1,750 with a small tournament chop and run good on 2-5. That's a hell of a run, my friend. So you enjoy all of that money. Don't go spend it in one place.
I know he didn't win no hands with Jack 9 because he would have said something about it.
Yeah, I told you somebody beat my ass with Jack 9 twice last night. Twice. Guy turned top 2. I was like, man, how are people beating me with my own hand? And then I get Jack 9. I won a hand. I won like 2 hands with it. But Auburn Steam bets the
That's a
turn.
damn lie.
I did. I had Jack 9 suited on the button. I didn't 3-bet. I just opened. Got called in 2 spots. Flop top pair. Out of there. It happens.
That sounds fake.
Pictures or it didn't happen. Going to grind this weekend? Good, Leonardo. Good. Make sure you can book that win, man. Play good, okay? Won 3 in cash and 1 in tourney with Jack 9.
Yeah.
If there's anybody to be keeping track, you know Tim's going to do it.
Nah,
He's
I know that's a damn lie because he would have mentioned it in that first little paragraph.
Listen, he's a loyal fan.
He would have mentioned it already.
He said I had to bluff with it once, but drug it in. I'm all right with that, man.
That's a damn lie.
I'm believing him. Sean says up and down, lost a grand on Friday, got most of it back Saturday. That's the idea. You lose, but you live. You live to fight another day. What movie is that?
Friday, man.
There you go. Come on now. Come on, pimpin'. I've been pimping since pimping been pimping. But looks like the action is going to check around. 19 from Steve with top pair, top kicker.
You need that. I need a beer.
Sean, how's the leg, by the way, buddy? You good?
Yeah, you had surgery and everything. How you feeling, man? How's the road to recovery?
Steve breaks in another one here. He's on fire.
Yeah, I mean when you flop that gutter to the straight flush, you can do things like that.
Just letting you know.
You can make money. You enjoying your new crib, ain't you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know we Jordan here moved into a new house and is in.
Man, that is a terrible process. So, like,
I know it's bad.
if you were a mover, if that's what you do for your profession, you're part of a moving company, like, big ups, because that is.
I mean, at the same time,
that's got to be the worst chore of all chores.
Yeah, but at the same time, the way they operate, the way they're like
I
meter,
don't care.
the way their meter runs, like they will break you off. Like for example, the first two. Oh, hold up, hold that. Put a fork in that bookmark. We got kings
Oh,
here.
Kevin on the button with ace king suited. All right, so Eric here's got a 3-bet.
Well, you know, Eric plays a little on the tighter side. That's
Yeah,
why I
but
was
if he
giving him.
if he just flats here, he's gonna start the avalanche, and we're gonna get some calls. Like, you know.
I think the money might go in if he 3-bets, because if the action folds back around to
No.
Kevin on the button, Kevin is gonna 4-bet.
Yeah, but he could.
That's a raise.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't know if you're laying down ace king suited to a 5-bet. You might.
Kevin's definitely 4-betting.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kevin's played with Eric. Eric is extremely tight.
You have to. Well,
But-
you don't have to. You already heads up. You know, you're not trying to thin out a crowd here, so. Yeah, I
Okay, so you just
don't
call.
hate that.
You just call. Right on the flop.
Oh no!
Oh, here lies Kevin
Oh
Walls.
no! He's about to chew a hole in that hoodie. Oh goodness
a
gracious.
loyal, faithful servant of poker.
Oh, this is so bad, Donnie.
Lost his life in the line of duty.
This is so bad. I'm
This is
carving the
real.
We carving the tombstone.
I think there is no way. Like, you know how some people are like, well, you can find a way to get away from it.
What?
There is no way.
No chance he ever makes this
You
fold.
cannot. And it's on a rainbow board. So
Yeah.
even if he raises, it's like, if you get called, what do you think he could have?
He's got outs. He's not dead yet.
No, but I'm saying once Eric snaps him off here on a rainbow board, what could he have? A set of 8s?
Oh,
He's
you
never 3-betting with 8s. Eric's too tight to do that.
That's right.
I don't think Eric's going to raise here. I don't think you can.
Hangover.
Yeah.
You don't know that Kevin's this strong.
No, but the fact that he calls, Kevin has so much of the board covered. What hands could Eric have? You see what I'm saying? Okay, what hands? 8s?
You're hoping you're chopping here.
Oh, good Lord Almighty.
Oh my, what a spicy card that is.
That's a hell of a turn card. I like
Kevin
that.
picks up a lot more outs right
I
there.
like that.
That's a lot more outs right now.
Kevin said, you give me that spade, I'm getting ready to deliver this package. I'm coming out. I'm coming from the top rope if you can put a spade out there for me.
That's a weird check there from Eric, right?
I think, yeah, Kevin's just all in. And I think Eric is going to snap him off.
Oh, buddy.
Lord God Almighty, can the spade
Save
come?
him. Oh, gosh. Oh.
And this, listen, Kevin is a UPS driver, right? My man just got out. He got out of his truck. He said, "Listen, I got a delivery, priority mail. I call it the nut flush, baby. Going runner for it. I don't even know what the percentage was on the flop. That is hell. And here and here I am, thinking I'm giving Kevin's
No,
eulogy.
I'm crossing out his name on the tombstone, and I'm etching in Eric currently. Oh man.
My God.
That was nasty.
Well, like I said, I thought I was giving Kevin's eulogy, and instead I'm giving Eric's. You know?
That is.
Kevin effectively just pulled the call the ambulance, but not for me.
Yeah.
Like spade. What a card. If that was online, you call it rigged.
Yeah, Bombay.
That is in. What was it? 87% on the flop. That is
Yeah.
insane.
He went running spades right there.
I mean, I don't think he's mad about it.
I mean, what?
I don't think he. At the same time, I don't think Kevin realized how behind he was.
Yeah, he thought Yeah.
He thought he was way good.
You cannot think. I mean, like I said, like worst. I mean,
But top 2 with the nut flush draw? Come on, man.
the turn is you can never fold
You're
the turn.
never folding. I think when he called, well, I think effectively when he bet the flop, his stack was pretty much already committed.
It was going to be very hard to get out of that hand for either player.
That's
That
is carnage at its
we
finest.
knew with that flop that money was getting in.
Yeah,
Like those stacks were in.
Those stacks were in as soon as that king came in the window.
Man, top 2 and made the nut flush against middle. Ah, God, that one is. That's like the 3rd hand of the night. That is brutal.
Yeah, that's real bad. If you're Eric, I don't know what you do. I'm getting stacked my first hand with a set of kings.
That's what I was saying, Ryan. Like Kevin's like, at worst, I'm chopping with ace king right here, probably. I mean, you could sets are always.
Now Kevin has king. Stop.
Oh.
Baby, please. Come on. Let him live a little bit.
Yeah, Sean, coolers happen, but not like stacks getting in coolers in the 3rd hand of the night, like nasty coolers, like top 2 versus middle set, runner, nut flush. Like, dudes getting stacked already. People switching burial sites. Man. Look at my guy Harris tagging his Greek buddies. Come on.
Is that what he's doing?
I assume. Come on, buddy. Come on. We'll go Tom. That first one's hard. Come on, Tom.
He said, we'll go Tom. Let me go change the over-under. I'm sorry, guys. It is a 2-2 game, by the way, Bob. So I think that might be a shade bit too much for over-under. But let me go change that really quick. I have my mic really close to my mouth, but this feels a lot better. And look at this. Pittsburgh Paul is going to pick up jacks. And you got 7-8 suited for Kevin and Randall with 2 7s in the under-the-gun 2 position. So we might see this hand 3 ways. I don't think either player is going to be 3-betting their holdings. And let's get like a jack 7-8. Well, there's the jack. Oh, boy. K7? Okay, full house for Paul. Nice and simple. Nice and easy. So at this point, Paul being in position is I guess, waiting for somebody to bet. But since nobody's going to do it, he's going to hope that case. Yeah, that's just a bad board for all the hands out there. 7-8 is a straight now, though. Excuse me. Kevin does have a straight. But front door diamonds get there. I don't think Kevin is going to be betting his straight for value. He knows he's probably not good.
He's on bottom straight, yes?
Yeah, and a 4-liner's out there, and he queen beats him. And Paul's going to try to dig out some value there with his full house.
Yeah, bottom straight with the flush there and the board paired. You can not lose money there. But he's already stacked up. I mean, Kevin's got almost a G-bar in front of him now.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he got the full double. Yeah, he got the full double up.
Yeah.
Here, let me get over and under ready. Thought it was 2-2. He said, let's go with 1180. I can do that, man.
So Kevin's going to keep him honest here.
Did he call 30?
Yeah, he says, maybe you got a king. And that's pretty much all I'm beating on this board is a king.
I was going to say, yeah, that king, that boy way better than that. So, Twitch, what did you put, G-Dice? Let me see. I know you put it in here. G-Dice 1 quad, 1165. Y'all are close. Wow, so 1 quad, 1165. YouTube. How you guys doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you guys are doing well. Staying safe. Obviously, we all know the times that are surrounding us. We all watch the news. We all listen to the radio. So hopefully you guys are keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself healthy. That's what's important right now. 1180 for the YouTube chat and Facebook. If one of you guys want to go ahead and give me a line, I'll go ahead and generate one for you guys too. Boom. Over under should. Oh, let me get your chat back. Kevin McCormick, I'm doing okay, man. You know, it's just a normal day in good old Jacksonville.
Kevin, in the first 15 minutes, we had a pretty sick cooler already.
Yeah, you know, it's really nice to wake up and know that you're home to the #1 overall draft pick.
It's always a good day.
It's always a good day.
Man, at training camp, just looking like a damn unicorn.
I don't know about unicorn.
Huh?
I don't know about unicorn.
You can call him Giannis if you want to.
I don't know about unicorn. He has some nice throws today, though.
unicorn.
Yeah, he had some nice throws today. I'm like, it's one of those things where, from my perspective, from my viewpoint, it don't look like it's all hype. That boy, like, he gonna be real good. You got your season tickets. You gonna be there.
I'll be there every week.
My man. So Auburn Steve is gonna bet with his 2 pair. Assumes he has the best hand. His assumption was correct.
It was.
No one is gonna give him any opposition.
Alex, mate, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Feel like it's been a minute.
From across the pond.
Yeah, my mate from across the pond.
Sean, actually, one of the resident stream watchers and players, Shane Sanat,
Yeah, he already said that.
won the GoPro.
You already gave Shane a congrats. He said, good to see a live stream reg win it.
Oh, he did?
You missed that part?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, so Shane won it. If anybody else didn't know, Pilot Shane took down the GoPro 400.
For like 14 racks.
Yeah, it was a nice little payday.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad at all. And it's moving him in the right direction. You know, like I said, man started out playing 2-2. Realized he was just running them over, so switches up to 2-5, does well.
Hey, Kevin Teal, we don't need none of that, bro. I don't need none of that negativity. That man is a bona fide Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame.
Ooh, excuse me. But I almost went down the wrong windpipe because I heard that blaspheming coming out of your mouth. I mean, I can't call a kid a bona fide Hall of Famer. He ain't suit up yet for a game.
That's all. I called it like I sees him, Donnie.
All right, all right. Hey, did I give you water? Yeah, I did. All right. I don't know about all that.
Calls it like I sees it.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I wanted to obviously play, but I was working. There was no shot. No shot. But I did hear it got a pretty good field. Obviously, with first place being 14K, that's a pretty good prize pool.
Yeah. It's a sick little tourney.
Mm-hmm. And then next month, which next month will be happening in about, 2 to 3 days. Oh, no, Steve. Steve, stop. Steve, stop. No. Steve, no. Oh, boy. So, yeah, we're going to have the WPT next month. World Poker Tour will be in this building. We have a myriad, I hope I said that word right, of events. I think I didn't. Of events that are waiting for you guys. We have Monster Stacks. We have Bounty tournaments, Omaha High-Low tournaments. So it's one of those things where if you're looking for tournament action, you're going to be in the right place come August 13th through the 31st. We also have, which we have been giving away via our high hand promotions. We normally do it in 30-minute blocks, but we have our $25,000 high roller satellite, and that's going to be the 31st. It's going to be a $500 buy-in with, I believe, $120 rebuys. So that's going to be here in a few days, and we will be giving away 2 seats into our 25K high roller event that will be held in August. So once again, we will have the satellite into that. Oh, Jesus, Auburn, Steve, and Justin are going to get into it here. Big time. And not to mention Kevin does have the diamond draw.
Frank Thomas, 35.
Frank Thomas, 35.
Kevin Teal, we don't play on November 3rd. What team are you referring to?
Wait, you just know that off the top of your head?
No, I just looked it up to see what he was trying to talk trash about, and we don't even play on November 3rd. We play on the 7th.
Maybe it's like FSU or something.
We talking about the Jaguars.
I'm just saying, he know you're an FSU fan. He might be trying to hit you with it.
That wouldn't even be the 3rd either. That'd be the 6th. That'd be the Saturday. Come on, man.
He said, come on, man. Oh, and I guess Kevin ended up folding his flush draw.
Yeah.
Might have figured he was up against a better flush draw. Or
Well, what do we say about chasing draws on a paired board?
you know that happened to me? That happened to me. That's why I said I wish I could have had a little Jordan on my shoulder. That happened to me. The flop came tray for tray. I had 5-6 of spades.
Okay.
Boards paired, but I flopped the open-ended straight flush draw. Turn is a spade giving me the flush, not the straight flush. River is like a 7. Guy has a full house.
Yep.
And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Donis, what are you doing? Don't go chasing. And I just had to, I had to
Waterfalls?
I had to kind of get myself in the line real quick. I'm like, me and Jordan talk about this all the time on the stream.
Yeah.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh, Kevin Teal, we wanna talk about the last time the Bills came into our stadium, or we don't want to talk about that. We won't talk about it.
Yeah, you probably don't want to talk about that.
I want to talk about it. I was at that game.
Listen,
As Steve boated up on the river, he was good already though.
Sean Carter gambled the money. Oh, I told you a hand that I lost to Kelly. Kelly, if you're watching, I'm about to do it. Me and Kelly got it in.
Who?
Me and Kelly, or her son works here.
Oh yeah, okay.
She has ace-5 of diamonds, right? I have ace-king off, right?
Have a good night.
I open, get called in a few spots. Board comes ace-7. She has ace-5. I bet guy goes all in behind for less.
Yeah.
Or like a little bit more. She calls, I call for a little bit more. Turn is a 5. She has full house.
Full house.
She has full house.
Yeah.
I have trips.
Yeah.
And we get it all in.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. Ace A7, 5 just bink.
Yep.
Took my soul.
All the way out.
There I go. Hey, tap
Out
the
the
table.
body.
Tap the table. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, that'll do it. Rack up. Racks, please.
Got any racks behind you?
Kevin Teal, so y'all couldn't even score a touchdown last time you came here? Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he wanted to remind me of the score. I forgot y'all didn't score a touchdown that
I mean,
day.
they were jumping through tables the last time they came here, too. I remember.
For no damn reason.
Dennis doesn't find a raise in the 1 seat with ace jack of clubs, so Gregory says, well, hold my beer.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it 6 with pocket 6s.
Side note, though, Kevin, I do love Josh Allen. He's a stud.
Only thing is, you make it 6, it's 4 more to play. You're inviting other hands in to kind of mess you up.
Sure.
So hopefully he can find a 6 on the flop. It's going to be real hard. There's only one left.
Thank you. I'll let yours. I'm on the right.
And that's what happens when you make it $6. Justin plays 6-7 and flops the nut straight. And then Greg bets. Greg, why? Why? Greg, I don't know you. I'm still getting to know you. But on a 9-8-5 board, I understand you have a gutter. But in this particular situation, you made it $6 and got called in maybe 4 or 5 spots. You probably don't have the best hand.
You play 2-2 over there or still 2-5?
Yeah, that'd be sick, Kevin Teal. That would be an anomaly. Josh Allen socking Josh Allen.
You probably don't have the best hand.
Nah.
If Josh Allen sacks Josh Allen,
Yeah.
that'd be wild.
That would be wild.
I mean, it'd be nice to hear over the. Oh, what is he doing?
I don't know.
Oh, he's calling to not chop because he doesn't have a straight.
Interesting.
And now Justin goes for what? Value. That's what we
Got
call.
to.
That's what we call value. No, but Greg made it 6, gets called in 5 spots, and bets 25 on the flop.
Yeah, that's a weird sizing.
Well, when you have the nuts and you're getting, and you know, you're the guy to your right's betting into you, and it was only $6. You'd rather just limp and then check fold.
Oh. What?
What is happening?
That's a loose call.
I don't think anything. I just have fun.
It's a loose call. I'm turning my mic off. Loose call. Are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah. Look, yeah. You squint at those graphics, big dog.
I mean, it's a two gapper.
2 gapper. Yeah, pocket 6s on a
I
9-8-5.
Yeah, you still lose to everything else.
You
but
lose to. I'm gonna keep my voice down.
Yeah.
You lose to everything.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Justin flopped the nut straight,
Yeah.
and it was $6 to play pre.
Oh, Alex says, I don't even want to read that. I feel like Big Steve gets that a lot.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said he tells me he gets it a lot.
Yeah.
Which is only fair. I mean,
It's
look,
yeah.
that's the right look.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting at 26 or whatever right over there, and there's another guy. I haven't seen him for yeah. Is he even playing one?
Kevin Wall's got the TV hat on. I told him he walked in the door and he wasn't wearing his normal hat. And I said, I almost looked right past him. I said, oh, you got your TV hat? You still got the work clothes on, but you had to go home and get the TV. You had to get the TV hat?
I didn't even realize he was right next to me.
I know.
When I was like, because I was gonna be like, hey, make sure you do this and this. And then I go, oh, Kevin.
Terry Bradshaw. He didn't even announce Terry Bradshaw. He didn't even announce Terry Bradshaw.
I feel like Steve knows any player across all sports for every number.
I bet if I went in Steve's closet, which is not weird sounding, it's just not, don't take it there, he would have more sports cards than I'd ever seen in my entire life. I would bet a lot of money on it.
You think so?
He got a sports card, I bet, from, yeah. And they all probably laminated in the plastic.
They're probably going to be worth something one day. That's for sure. I would collect if I could. Okay, Paul, you got a boat now, big man. Paul, don't check this river, man. Don't you do it. He's not going to bluff it. Find it in your heart to bet, Paul. Get value from nothing.
There you go. Strawman, we don't stream on Twitter. Come on now.
Strawman, what are you doing, man?
Why you show your age like that, Strawman?
Definitely just did. Definitely just did. 100%. Without a doubt.
I had a king kicker. I thought my kicker was going to play good.
Is he lying? Paul, are you lying? Because all I heard was king kicker, and I definitely did not see a king in your hand at all. Ooh, check your email when you can.
Oh.
I'll tell everybody else to do it.
We got our offense. I'll surprise. Who's your team?
Carolina Panthers.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Carolina Panthers suck, and the Auburn Tigers are trash. Boom, that one was for you, Steve.
I mean,
What? You don't mess with either of those teams.
nah. Auburn got waxed in the last time they won the championship game. Trey Mason tries to do a Heisman pose.
I saw that.
And got burned down.
Yes, he did.
You can't do that.
Boy, he got took straight to hell.
You gonna do that against Florida State?
Hell no, man. That was. Listen, I saw that. I saw that live. I also saw that kid almost get freaking murdered in the championship game when he picked the dude off.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Talk about some hits, man.
Yeah.
But you got middle pair for Justin, and you have a gutter bowl for Dennis that he does not find, but he does find a jack.
Dead.
And yeah, Jack's not gonna be good there.
Tim Gray, where you at? What happened, Tim?
What happened? What do you mean?
He gone.
Oh nah, it's just that the dynamic. Like you gotta understand, Jack 9 is due to lose because it has to be fair and balanced. You know, everything else is balanced.
Well, that's not what you used to preach.
It's all over. And the guy retired. Did he have any success? They get during the war.
I know, Tim. I'm just trying to make sure you're still there.
It's all over. You know, it's reunion time. Then they get their justice.
West Virginia Sean Carter. He's right. Just let him have it. Just let him have it, Jordan. He's right, buddy. He's so right. That's just how it works, man.
He's like one of these guys.
You know, there are a lot of guys like that who find a way. Find a way to get on the wrong side of the whatever.
So my best friend, he was born in Jersey. He lived down here, and now he's back up there in Jersey. So he has a double trouble. He's a Jags and Jets fan. So he has the double trouble.
Damn. Well, at least he's not used to winning, so it's perfect.
But he actually goes against the narrative because usually Giants and Yankees, and he's true and true Yankees fan. So
By the way, the jersey that who was that Randall in the 4 seed has on is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the long sleeve is nice. I don't have a long sleeve. I might have to get one though, because I think it's sweet.
I think that's a Landon Collins one too.
Yeah, but I mean, we ain't gonna. I wasn't gonna bring that up.
What? He gone now, ain't
He
he?
ain't on the Giants anymore.
that's me. I got a whole bunch of Ken Griffey memorabilia.
Yeah. One of my good friends, James.
Not gonna lie.
He has a lot of
In terms of sports jersey, if I had one
I have zero.
that I could just get,
I'm a Pirates fan.
it would be
Let's see, I have.
that Thanksgiving Day Randy Moss game worn jersey.
I mean, I knew you were gonna say Randy Moss. I just didn't know which one.
Andy
Chris Carter would be a nice one.
That Turkey Bowl game when he had three receiving touchdowns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I still see Sid Bream running around
Second,
bases.
you'd never guess the second one.
And I remember
Never in a million years guess it.
And I remember exactly where I was when it
I
happened.
want that Fred T.
College.
Ooh.
playoff
I got
vintage.
I got the Freddie T Pro Bowl.
I want that Fred T playoff vintage with the actual, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, animated Jaguar on the side.
Yeah, and back when it had F Taylor on the back.
Yes, sir. I want that all white. All white.
Next year.
Definitely want that.
It looked like, so me and, I remember my friend Jim Moretti.
So yeah, we're gonna shuffle up, get into the next hand. I'll give you guys stats after this hand. I know you guys probably want some to see who's up and down. I mean, outside of
We know Kevin's up big,
yeah, we know Kevin and Justin's up. You know, Justin got
and we know Eric's probably down the most on that one hand.
maximum value from flopping the nuts straight. He got 3 streets of value from pocket sixes.
Yeah, we could probably know that Gregory and Eric are probably down the most, and Justin and Kevin are up the most.
He was a good enough hitter without.
And we got pocket 10s for Paul, and it looks like Eric's going to be reaching for raising chips, and he might run into it because Paul might be looking to 3-bet, or maybe prove me wrong.
From Cincinnati, if he ain't in yet,
Oh, Pete Rose,
yes, if
absolutely.
he's not in
I
yet,
don't hate the flat right there.
I'm a Reds fan.
With what, 10s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not a Reds fan at all.
Right.
But how is he not
Go
in
set mining for cheap.
Yeah.
It's not like,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's like.
Only thing is one of his 10s are out there already,
Not in there, what the hell, you know?
and he's not going to find it. Instead, Eric is going to find himself flopping monstrous
Yeah.
with his pair and flush draw.
Yep.
And I don't think being down 500 and flopping such a massive hand, I don't think he's going to be getting away from this anytime soon.
No. You have to pry this one out of Eric's dead lifeless fingers. Uh-oh.
Gregory,
Gregory's got mystery cards, and he's
I
shipping
don't.
it.
I tell you this much, I don't know what the hell he could have. I mean, my
Are
man.
we going to talk about his hat or not?
What is that? A gambling hat?
I think he's been sitting on it for a while.
Oh no, that hat. Listen, that hat has stood the test of time.
Yeah, that's been through it right there.
That hat. He probably had that hat when he was a teenager,
Yeah.
but it probably brings him good luck.
It might be, yeah, this is a lucky gambling
It is.
hat.
It is flat. It is flat.
He got the sweep. The Argyle polo is nice, though.
Yeah. I like the shirt he got on.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Bell.
Hey, you can never fold this hand, bud.
No.
No, sir. Thank you. Nuts.
Oh,
Nuts.
the hard way.
Nuts.
But I grew up.
Well,
Stones.
Trip 9s is going to be good here, yeah. So Gregory mucks face down.
Yeah, knocked it off. I guess it wasn't doing the job it was supposed to do.
Get this off my head.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
This ain't lucky no more.
Listen, that was one of the saddest moments in this room. Super Bowl, Falcons and Patriots. You know the story. You know what happened.
Yeah.
Got an older gentleman in the corner playing 2-4. Vintage Atlanta Falcons leather jacket. They blew that lead. He got up, walking real slow, took that jacket off and put it right in the trash can.
Ooh.
And I'm talking that jacket was premium leather, man. Had all the logos on the side.
Yeah, that's a tough look.
He got right by the bank.
Nah, but still, that man ain't a real fan if you do that.
I mean,
I ain't throwing my Jaguars jacket in the trash if we lose the Super Bowl. We was in the Super Bowl? Wait, the Jaguars made a Super Bowl? Yeah. What?
in the fashion they lost, with the lead they blew, nah, I put it in the trash. I put it in the trash.
Fair weather.
He was from that team.
Fair weather. Austin Ball saying, why doesn't the dealer show force a called all in to show?
Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
It's a cash game. You don't got to show.
Guardians, yeah, no, that's all.
Only way you got to show is if you're the aggressor, and no one wants to show. Like, it's just normal standard cash rules. Aggressor's got to flip. If there's no action, first in position has to flip first. Just how it goes on the cash table. Tournament, Austin, yeah, he would have to show if there was all in. But in cash, nah.
There you go.
We can assume he was on a king, I think is a fair assumption.
What's that?
Gregory, in that hand he lost.
Oh, you probably had top pair.
Yeah.
Well, now Dennis is going to have a very, very good hand. And the only bad part is that Kevin has a straight that's not good.
No.
And he doesn't have a club in his hand at all.
Oh,
I told you, that boy Steve got a nice one on, don't he? It might blind you. That call is blinding me. I don't think Steve should be doing that.
what do you think? If you get there, your deuce of clubs is good?
No, I think he's trying to set up for a bluff on the river, and that would be a very bad decision. Ooh, and the min click from Dennis.
Ooh. Well, what do we say in 2-2, Donnie?
Get out.
The min click? What does that mean?
Get the hell out. That's the nuts, man.
Because he don't want to see the last club, and somebody here with the ace. Well, to be fair, ace clubs isn't folding either
Steve,
way.
what are you doing, man?
Steve,
Nah, big dog. I hope that graphic is wrong.
you burning your money right here, bro.
He got shutout value with his deuce.
No, he doesn't. Check
Nuts.
back.
just the effect of nuts. And he checked back a king high flush.
How you checking that back though?
This Dennis dude, you got to watch out for him.
Why you gonna check that back though?
That's why I said you got to watch out for him. Man's not getting value with a king high flush. At that point, if you have the ace high flush, whatever. If you have ace 10 of clubs, whatever.
Yeah, you can have
Whatever.
mines.
Sorry.
I guess it's just 10-7 straight flush beats you, but I don't care.
I mean, if you got that.
that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Chips.
Yeah,
Send over a chip runner for me, please.
we got to make a little bit of a bet there, Dennis. Next time, buddy. Next time.
Don't worry. I mean, he still scooped the pot. Hey, scoreboard.
Yep. Well, yeah.
I'm waiting on his ass.
Pretty soon I'll get shots. That's what he's
What'd you end up getting? Oh, here you go, Carla. Oh. Here you go, Carla. Carla. Here. Here, Carla. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, Dennis. Dennis, man. Dennis, you going to get hurt, man. Randall has aces. And I feel like in a hand like this, Paul's going to turn a set. Don't know why. Yeah, min click. There's the min click. Oh, I wanted to curse so bad. Oh. Look at Randall. Look at his demeanor. Arms crossed. Shades on. Hat hanging low.
They're probably good with their money.
As long as they both agree.
And now, Dennis, you're faced with a decision.
Yeah, he's definitely a Pittsburgh fan. I'll tell you what, I'll be have some passion.
I can guarantee you by the conclusion of this hand, one of those players won't have shades on. Somebody's shades going to get knocked off.
I like them now.
Yeah, 15 minutes, Macklin.
Very good analyst.
Please bet, Randall. Thank you. Yep. Dead. Yep.
Nice hand, G-man.
Man, these guys, man, this is
Yep.
a tough table. to
That's
read,
it, man. Dennis went with the old min click. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think it's hard for him to get away from ace king there on a king high flop.
Very hard.
I think all the draws miss. So you just got to take that one as a cooler and call for some chips. Yeah, get back into the game. That one was a tough situation. Even the min click on the flop, and then now maybe actually, I think there was a flop bet, a raise, and then a re-raise from Randall. Maybe he can find a fold when Randall re-raises him on the flop to 160. So actually, I will say there was probably some merit for him to fold there on the flop. I don't think I think he got married to his hand though. Top pair, top kicker. I think he'd have died with that.
I agree with that.
There's no way.
Once again, I mean, don't get me wrong.
The old man run bad himself. Good old Saul Goodman.
What's up, Saul?
You have 96
Oh,
people.
right. If you're going to set the standard for one, make it for everybody.
It did what?
He's not playing for sure. I mean,
Was he?
I don't think that he has to worry about not playing. I think he has to
Really?
worry about going to jail.
that's what I'm saying.
All right now.
I think that him not playing is the least
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think they're letting him go to training camp so they can try and trade him.
Well, no,
I wish I didn't live so far. I'd play on the stream. Original Macklin, I wish also that you didn't live so far because I would love for you to be in the building and try to play on the stream. I always like seeing watchers come and play on the stream.
2 years. I really don't.
I definitely say for a whole year. I said the same thing. There's no way for a whole year he's going to play. I don't know how he can.
Yeah, but I mean,
If he did,
legality-wise, I don't know. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
because you don't have just the NFL to worry about.
Well, Jeremy, to be fair, both you and Adam were on top 8 tonight, and neither of y'all showed up. So, what up, though?
You know how the commissioner used to say, hey,
It's going to be hard not to talk about football
The
tonight.
NFL will be the least of my worries.
They're all football
the
heads.
NFL's harder than
They're all football heads.
You agree?
And right now, I think they're talking about the Deshaun Watson situation. You know how he reported to camp.
He is.
But even after all of the allegations, after all of them,
that's why today I went to the
it's just roller coaster.
massage.
They now say we are open to trading Deshaun Watson, and I guess I'm like better late than never. But
To get a massage.
I guess we'll have to see what happens with that.
So from here on out,
Oh, yeah, that's a double whammy right
I didn't know that, Ariel.
I've got warned up. Never do
Yeah, I didn't know that, Ariel. I didn't know he collapsed on set. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, with Robert.
Is there ever a session where you don't have coolers?
Boy, amazing how that story.
As far as being on the receiving end, Antonio, or just witnessing them? I don't think I've ever had a session where I've either witnessed or been on the receiving end of a cooler. Now, as far as me avoiding coolers, yeah, I've had situations where I've been able to avoid coolers in a session.
Well, do you want cheese on any of your food?
That's the difference between being a billionaire and
No, absolutely. And just a millionaire.
yeah, just a millionaire.
11 for my buddy Phil Sims over there. So I bet 15.
That's why.
I thought you checked. I'm sorry.
That's why I said the difference of the owners of Jacksonville.
Yep, Saul.
You know, Wayne Weaver.
It is happening. It's something that I think me and Jordan aren't going to necessarily, publicly address. Only because what comes with it. But yes, Saul, it is definitely coming.
Yeah.
And you are definitely right.
I knew what you
It's time, man. It's time to go back to the old ways. Time to go back to the old way of things.
No, you're right. I cannot afford his team.
Who had a hit and run?
Who, Saul?
He says hit and run.
Lord Jesus.
It's called a hit and run.
Yeah, Alex, I feel like across the country it's going to all start happening again soon. I know here locally, and from what Saul is saying, I guess in Vegas too. I'll tell you this much, when Steve bet 28, he better have said Adrian Peterson.
He better said Fred Taylor.
He went to Michigan, didn't he?
I think the best 28 to ever live probably was, and I don't like saying this,
A lot of sports, I know a little bit.
but off the top of my head, probably Marshall Falk.
No, not really dangerous. Not as near as you. So
Who?
ready to take you.
I said off the top of my head now. If you say something that's nice, then I guess I'll go ahead and agree with you.
I already said it.
Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor.
All right. I mean, Curtis Martin,
Fred Taylor.
Adrian Peterson.
Freddie T.
I played Jeopardy at home, and my friends were like, "How do you know that?"
I am just disgusted.
There's
Fred Taylor. I will say this much though, he don't get nearly enough credit that he should.
Yeah, if he was on the
I have no life, but
the Cowboys, he'd be in the Hall of Fame 10 years ago.
Did you watch that I Am Athlete? Did you watch that I Am Athlete podcast?
Yeah, I watch a lot of that.
Did you see the one in particular where?
Yep. He said, "Oh, the dude's in the Hall of Fame. I was marking them every week."
And I'm glad you did say that because I didn't want to say exactly his verbiage because obviously he cursed. But it was just even with the way he
Marking
said
is
it.
a curse word?
Huh?
He said marking is a curse word?
No, that's not what he
Oh,
said.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said the other word. And essentially, they bleeped him the first time. Oh, big turn card for Justin and Paul.
25.
And Justin's going to hope to the good Lord baby Jesus that he doesn't hit that flush. Obviously, he's a little preoccupied. That heart comes. He's going to want to look away from that phone and back on. Okay, so a good river for Paul. Paul is going to improve to a pair to get the showdown with.
Tim, what up?
And I think Paul is going to call this relatively quickly.
Tim Gray, what happened? What happened, Donnie?
What are you talking about?
And usually I'm very talkative.
Yeah, you need to drink some more, man. What's going on?
Well, unfortunately, look what he gave me. Give me a good.
That hand, you folded the best hand. Yeah, I cannot believe Paul just folded either. God.
Well, if it means anything, I'm glad Martin didn't come.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe Paul folded either.
Sure. I had to.
It's Mark's too. Oh, but what was the king?
15, that's, I don't know. 15.
So, did I have that?
Well, apparently he was, Tim. That was disappointing. That was very disappointing.
What? Yeah, he wasn't aggressive enough with his nut flush, and then he checked the river. I mean, I guess he might have put Justin on a king and figured that he needed to improve.
We've sat at the tournament table a couple times and gone with trivia. Remember when we did trivia? Actually have a go. Name the last baseball 30-win pitcher that did not win a Cy Young award.
That's all you.
30.
Yeah, it's not any time in the recent past.
That's all you.
I don't know.
Don't even look in my direction for an answer. I can give you my 3 favorite pitchers, and that's about it for baseball.
Maybe Randy Johnson or something like that.
30 wins?
Randy Johnson. Oh, maybe it's Kurt Schilling. He said a pitcher over 31 that didn't win a Cy Young.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm sure Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling won Cy Youngs. I was thinking Nolan Ryan, but I'm sure he won one as well. I don't know if they did off the top of my head. I'm not the biggest baseball guy.
No. I'm a small baseball guy. I don't know nothing. I can give you some players' names. Nah, I can't go too far with you.
That's the reason why they.
Auburn Steve's going to bet $5 with top pair and pretty mediocre kicker, but I think that is going to do the job enough. Steve's going to take it down. Dragging down the pot here early on. All right, I guess it's time for some stats since I know you guys have probably been wanting them. So in the area of wins and losses, Steve is up 392. When did that happen?
He had 331 seasons.
I think he's over like 5.
Kevin's up. We know that. Randall is up. Obviously, the hand with aces. Justin's up. Paul's down a little bit.
Yeah, Auburn Steve drugged the first like 5 pots in a row, I feel like.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, Gregory and Dennis, we know, are both stuck, but it's all manageable.
Guess what Gregory lost? That unlucky damn hat, Donnie, is out of here.
Oh, that hat's gone. He's showing off the top.
All right, I got one for you. All right, Larry Johnson was the #1 pick in the 1990-91 NBA draft, right? What 2 teammates were drafted in the same draft with him?
Kendall Gill and Dennis Scott. No. Kendall Gill for sure, but I don't know who the other one is. That is. Now, we going down the avenue of basketball. I might be able to give you a little something, okay?
Randy Johnson.
No, this is basketball.
He said Larry Johnson, Grandmama. Not Grandmama, that was Sean Kemp, wasn't it?
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson was
Huh?
He was
On the block with that 40 like Sean Kemp in 94?
Stop, bro. Come on, man. What you know about that, big dog? You don't know nothing about that. That boy said on the clock with the 40. Oh, damn. Let me turn my mic off. That is what the contemporaries call bars.
Yeah.
Those are bars, man. What? Come on, man. Where you learn something like that? You gave me the look like, did you really expect me not to know that? Okay. So the Sixers going to pair the board.
Oh, he has jacks. I didn't.
Oh, God.
I didn't.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous. How do you pop up with jack? Is it me or is Paul playing different tonight? I feel like he's playing different.
He's not being as aggressive as he
That's what I'm
usually is.
saying. I don't know what's happening with him tonight.
Then he had.
No, the question was, so in, I guess, the 99 draft when Larry Johnson got drafted first overall, 2 of his teammates got drafted in that same draft. I said Kendall Gill, but I don't know who the other one is. I'm about to find out right now using the powers of Google.
Stacey Augman and Greg Anthony.
Augman short. Yeah.
You see him on TV?
Stacey Augman short.
What is going through Randall's body right now?
That man had an exorcism right
I
there.
was like, are you?
In the 20.
It looked like he was so visibly upset that he should have known that.
Yeah.
83 draft though.
Oh, yeah?
I've used that a couple times.
That's why I said it's going to be really hard not to talk about sports tonight because that's all they're going to talk about. Sports trivia, current state of sports. It's just going to be really, really hard. But I'm going to try to keep it. Together. So I believe the straddle's on, and Justin's going to check his option. So we got 4-way action, and there's an ace in the window, and Kevin is going to take the lead here. We don't know what Justin has, but I assume Kevin's going to be betting this flop to deny equity from flush draws and hopefully just take the pot down outright right now.
Yeah, what do you go, half pot?
Yeah, about 15 piece, no biscuit.
Oh, he went about full pot. Yeah, that'll work.
Dan Marino's trash.
Right.
What? I mean, he is.
I think Blackledge was second for some reason because he was over.
I want to say he was the
You look like, okay, what the hell? Like,
You don't want me to say what I was going to say.
you look like, what the hell? Like, are we going down this road tonight?
Yeah, you don't want me to say what I was going to say right there.
What, that Kirk Cousins is trash?
That he is better than any quarterback the Vikings has ever had.
Jordan was third overall.
Now, you know that's a damn lie.
How?
Ahead of him and where
Brett Favre?
Don't
What you mean? Listen.
I don't even count that.
He put that purple and gold on.
I don't even count that. I mean, Brett Favre is my favorite quarterback of all time, but I didn't
Damn
even.
right.
I wasn't even counting that.
Randall Cunningham.
No.
I can't even say his name because I know you ain't gonna let me slide with that. Dante Culpepper.
Nope.
No worries.
I knew you weren't gonna let me slide. Hey, what events are you guys playing in the WPT? Saul, are we playing any tournaments? Here, let me pull up the list. Let me see what you guys are playing out here.
You think Dante Culpepper?
Ooh, no, Tarkenton is not. Tarkenton's strong.
Yeah, Tarkenton. But I wasn't even counting Favre in that. But you think Dante Culpepper is better than Dan Marino?
No.
You were out of your mind.
I mean, I'm not. I ain't. Listen, I'm a very silver human being right now, and I wouldn't even agree with that. Would not do it. But here, let me look up these WPT events. Let me see what y'all playing. Let me see what they got going on this month.
No, I gave up.
So we got the Best Bet Bounty Scramble WPT. So you gonna play that? You gonna play that monster stack with the $100 bounties, or it's actually just a no limit hold'em with the $100 bounties? That's gonna be pretty good. 460. That's August 15th. I think that might be.
Nah, Saul's got plans.
Saul, you got plans?
Saul's
What you
got
doing?
big plans.
What you doing, Saul?
I don't think pocket trade is going to be
Zero K36. I can let him know if you want.
good answer.
You don't need to. 0K36 is that's Eric's burner account.
There are 40. Wait, let me see. Let me make sure I tell you this correctly, Saul. Saul, there are 30-minute levels. 30-minute levels. Starting stack is 15K in chips.
You don't like those 30-minute levels.
I mean, I know he wants to play like the long ones, but that's not too bad.
Those 30-minute levels ain't for Saul Downey.
Nah, he likes the hours.
You can keep that.
He says, yeah, those hours, you can keep that. FSU alum Brad Johnson. I don't even know who that is. You know who that is?
Yeah,
I was like, you should know. I don't know who that is.
I know who he is, but why are you bringing up that man's name? Dallas Proctor, what are you doing? He says Colorado Springs, Colorado. Check it in.
Wait, what?
Dallas, you can't just rep Colorado Springs because you're on vacation there.
Uh-oh. Randall makes 2 pair here against Justin. There's a raise.
Huh? Wait. What's happening here?
What do you mean?
Hey, Cap, so what day are you playing tomorrow? 25.
Oh, and Justin's going to get sticky here with an 8.
He's got 2
Oh.
pair.
Well, yeah,
Oh, you
he
said Justin?
Yeah. 8s and trays are good, man.
Yeah,
You got
3
you got
pair.
8s and deuces.
Take it to Pie Gal.
Take it to Pie Gal.
But you got to win it right here.
Only on Thursday. Some people have to work. Thank you. Well, me too. So that's one only days off on Thursdays when you come in. Like when you
Not to mention, in the next few months, we're also going to be running our WSOP package satellite. It is going to be a 580 with the $100 rebuys. We're looking to give away 10 seats. You heard me right, 10 seats. All expenses paid. Hotel accommodations, we take care of that. Your main event ticket, it's $10,000, we take care of that.
You know someone almost won the whole thing with one of these packages, right?
Yeah.
Second place.
His name is Tony Miles.
Yeah, y'all might have heard of him.
My man took home what, 5.3
Something like that.
million?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So we're going to be running that satellite here. Oh, boy. Gregory. This is no hat Gregory.
No, Gregory took the unlucky hat off, and now he's feeling lucky.
Yeah, that's not a lucky play from him. You're allowing both players behind to get excellent odds to come in instead of isolating Steve with your kings. I don't know too much about poker, but I know that.
Well,
Bad flop for it.
that's a bad flop.
Bad flop for kings. He has the best hand, but bad flop for kings. And him being so short stack, he couldn't fold if he wanted to.
No chance.
You know what? If he came up here, can you?
Uh-oh, he might get in trouble here. Justin picks up the open ender. Yep, and he just says, that's it. I'm done. Got the shades out, reaching in the back pocket. We know what that looks like.
Yeah.
He's preparing for the rebuy. There's the wallet right there. And now if you're Steve, can you ever think your jacks are good? No.
No, even if he hits his set, he's gonna die.
Oh, you know who I like nowadays? Well, I'll tell you after the hand.
Really? He's on the stream too?
Well, no, he'd be good with a set here.
He just came back into town.
Did he get there? Let's see. No.
No.
Kings are good. Wow, he can't believe it.
Yep, put that money back in your money back in your pocket,
Yeah,
Gregory.
put that money back in your wallet, Gregory. Don't put the hat back on. The hat wasn't doing it for you. There's a new vlogger. She's not new to necessarily poker, but she's new to vlogging. Hello, it's Lynn. I like her. I like her content. She's pretty good. She's fun. She's fun. It's always good in poker, which is such a male-driven industry, that even in the land of vlogging, women make really good content and can hold their own. So if you guys want to take a look at her, she's real nice. She's super cool too. She went and dusted off like 150 on Poker After Dark, or High Stakes Poker. 150,000.
I was gonna say dollars.
Yeah, 150,000. She shoved with Queen 10 into Ace King.
Pre-flop?
And yeah, Tom Duan. It was Tom Duan, JRB, and Lynn. Lynn had Queen. I don't know how I remember this. Lynn had Queen 10 of Hearts. JRB had Ace King, and I think Tom Duan had Queens. Yeah, that's exactly what he had. And they ran it 3 times. So hello, it's Lynn. That's her name on YouTube. She's real cool. Real cool.
Old man Pat, I know about Brad Johnson winning a Super Bowl, and that doesn't matter to me. You can't tell me he's better than Brett Favre. It doesn't matter. I mean, I meant to say Dan Marino, but Brett Favre is also better than Brad Johnson.
Oh, that's funny. Yes. I feel like you would, Saul. I feel like vlogging is, I mean, I don't want to be too critical. I'll just say my comments. We'll talk about it, Saul. So Justin's going to make it 16 here with pocket 10s. Kevin is going to fold his Jack 6, as he should. You should not be in the hand with Jack 6, sir. But Auburn Steve will make the call with 2 5s.
Yep.
And Dennis says no thank you, adjusts his chips and his shades, and gets out of the hand. Flop comes King 9-7. I wonder if Justin will check it back with the king out there, but
So just going to continue here.
he's going to dust it off.
Because you can't check that back and let Steve bank a set of 5s on that turn.
If I'm still there, then I was in trouble.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jeremy, I haven't got a chance to take a peek at your vlog, man.
Let me get with Paul.
I say that.
I gotta go take a peek at it. Let me see what you're working with.
Trying to leave too.
I
You're right. So
I don't think I'll ever vlog, but I definitely do want to do some content creation. I think it'd be nice. Give all my incredibly bad sports takes. We'll get to watch streams next month. The ladies in the finals of the WPT both on Tuesday. Boom! I'm pretty sure it'll be me and myself, or me and Jordan back here. Either way, there will be 2 people back here. So if it's not myself and Jordan, you'll get Johnny Famo and Dustin Shot Clock.
One time, and listen, I was playing cards with him. So and I was drinking all day, and I took my Uber home, and I passed out from like 6 till 8. And I woke
You're off to watch Phil Hummies play live on the Poker Go YouTube channel. Are they playing like high stakes, T. Jones? What are they playing tonight?
I'm like, it's like, man, I thought I slept. The 2 hours I slept, I thought it was all night.
So it looks like Auburn Steve is going to make the call with 6 trays suited. And Dennis with pocket 4s. Come on, buddy. You're getting about 3 to 1.
Yeah, he makes a call, but he's not going to like it.
Nah.
Well, that's a good thing about Uber, though. That's why I Ubered here.
Do the voiceover for the Run Bad channel. This summer,
Well, I only live.
just when you thought Better Call Saul couldn't get better. That'd be great. I wouldn't mind doing that.
So it cost me a total of
Do something like that. Queen on the turn, though, is going to change. Well, it's going to bring in front door spades. And now look at Steve using that card as a scare card. He's going to go ahead and bet at it.
Jesse Orozco, 47.
Whoa.
Who is that?
It's a good bluffing card for sure.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Gets the front door straight, front door flush.
Are you a Mets? You're a Yankees fan, right? You're a Mets fan?
My mother was a Dodger fan. My father was a Giant fan, and obviously that's where the Mets come from. It's Dodger blue and Giant orange.
GG Poker's coming to the USA? I didn't know that. That's good.
You could have almost been.
Like I said, we got WPT coming next month, so we're going to have a full plate.
There's a lot of, you could've been
Me
a
and
lot of
Jordan
stuff
both
to do,
know.
man. They put you out there.
For the next month or so, it's going to be pretty packed in here.
Yeah.
The only thing, though, is for the folks out there who might go, well, Adonis, I don't really see myself as much of a tournament player, so why would I want to come down? Well, I'll tell you why.
You know what happens when people lose tournaments?
Where they go at, Jordan?
When they bust out of tournaments?
Where they go at, man?
They go to the cash table.
Exactly. Exactly. So even if you're not a tournament player, even if that might not fancy you, you can still head out to the cash games where there are amazing tables, good action, players you've never met before. The room is full. You got 15 2-5 games. You got 8 or 9 5-5 PLO games. You got even bigger games going. There's something for everyone. Did somebody just fold like a jack of hearts or something weird? I'm pretty sure I just saw a heart just roll right into the muck. Oh, well. So, yeah, even if you're not a tournament player, that should not deter you from coming down here, booking those hotel accommodations, and I should see you next month, right on time. Any pros lined up for the live stream, are they aware of them, WPT? So that's the interesting part, is I don't know in terms of scheduling if we'll have.
That's a heart.
Is it?
That's a king of hearts, it seems like.
I don't know, man. Gregory led with 6s on a 9-8-5-4 board on the turn. I mean, it's going to be a good enough bet to get Steve to fold, though.
That's a straight flush. That's a royal.
Oh, my God. Greg hit a royal?
Yeah.
He hit a royal flush on stream?
Yep, first time ever right there, I think.
Holy God. That's the highest hand we've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Bookmark it. Bookmark it now.
That's a royal.
And you know, if I'm Greg, you know what I do? I reach right behind me on that little stool thing I got.
You find that hat and go right in the trash can with it? That
Right
hat
in the trash.
that hat will never be worn again.
That hat will never be worn again. I will specifically remember the time that I hit a royal flush and how free my head felt. That's a high hand. That's a locked up hand.
Yeah.
There's no hand that can beat him.
Nope.
He's going to get $100 in a hoodie. I don't want him to cover up that nice shirt, though.
No, me either.
I like that.
Well, I don't think you can change your outfit at this point. Like, the hat came off.
Well, now
you got the shirt on with the croquis. Like, you hitting royals, you catching pocket kings that are good. Like,
you got the glass protector with the string. You know, that's his new lucky outfit when he walks into the poker room.
Yeah, that's his poker outfit from now on.
Does that count for the over on quads?
It should.
No.
What?
No.
That doesn't count for quads.
It's not quads. It's better than quads.
Yeah, but.
Ooh, email time. Please. Hold.
Ooh, middle set for Steve here. It's.
Did he get it?
Yeah, he's got it, but Randall's drawing big time.
No shot. I didn't get through. Which means we're going to get a crafty bet from Steve. I want to hear what he says this time.
Leonard Marshall, 70.
Leonard Marshall. Straight to Google.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Leonard Marshall. He knows. Oh, my God, Jordan. How does he know this? Is he that much of a wealth of football knowledge, sports knowledge?
Yeah.
Sure enough, I pull up Leonard Marshall on Google. New York Giant, massive man, front number 70.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty impressive if he can name a player for like each number. It's pretty impressive.
And he's targeting the Giants because he's against Randall here. So.
Do you think? Okay, now
For
you
sure.
don't. You
100%.
think he's doing that?
100%.
That's pretty good then if he can. And Randall's going to fold his
Wow.
fold. Tight fold. Tight fold.
Like a tiger.
That's tight. That's real tight. I was going to say, am I wrong? That's a tight
I don't
fold,
know about
right?
that one. I'm seeing another card.
I think I'm going to see another one.
I'm
for
seeing
55.
that turn.
I think
the Leonard Marshall thing threw him off.
Yeah.
He was
Because
just like, what?
I feel like in his mind he knew exactly who that is.
Yeah.
There was a certain level of psychological play there.
Yeah.
That's a pretty Steve. That's impressive. It's very impressive.
I'm not changing the rules. So I didn't know.
Isn't that like the fourth time you've had
12
three?
teams?
I literally can't think of a number 70 from the Jaguars ever, to be honest. I'm like thinking about it.
That's why I'm telling you it's so damn impressive.
Yeah.
I can't think of no player named more or less specific to a team.
Standard league was 14 arches, 6.
Yeah, they got a little loud for a little bit.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
They were acting up. Yeah, that's good.
How many times have you had threes? Is that 4 or 3?
3 times, I believe. 3 times.
Had threes 3 times.
That's an interesting stat.
If he takes McCaffrey, which I think he's probably going to be a number 1. And really, I like, I think Kamara's going to go crazy this year because I don't know who their quarterback is. I think it's going to be Winston. He thinks so. So,
Yeah, okay.
he's not going to use
Well, Gregory flops trips, and Gregory, I think you might be on the run of your life, buddy.
Yeah.
So make sure you put your seatbelt on, keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times, and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Gregory, you're supposed to bet right there, though.
Well, Gregory, let's hold on to what little sanity we have. That means there he is. There he goes. There he goes. He's off to the races.
the ball. He's terrible.
Now Randall's calling with 4s.
Randall's gonna get burned down.
I will tell you,
Keep going.
I think Dak's
Go on, Gregory.
5,000 yards because I still don't think their defense is going to be good. They're going to come from behind. Dak's going to be throwing the ball.
Gotta try.
So I think he's going to have 5,000 yards.
He's trying to put it. I think that number 70, Leonard Marshall, did mess him up.
Had them all messed up.
Yeah, because he definitely felt like he was just in a different place.
He forgot what he even had. He said, did I just call that term with 4s?
A lot of people coming out saying,
Where am I at?
What am I doing?
I don't know how far.
Right, and then you'll have to forfeit the game. So you know
Yeah.
what would that would
Yeah, no, that is per NFL policy. Since we are shuffling up for the next hand, I'll give you guys VPIP, so it won't be purely sports, but yeah, per NFL rules, if what is it? One of your members. Oh, VPIPs are high.
Yeah, Dennis and Justin and
VPIPs
Steve.
are high. I mean, Eric is where I thought he would be. Scoreboard.
Why wouldn't he go?
He's where I thought he would.
Too soon.
Again, this is what's going to happen. It's kind of like what he did.
But Steve, Justin, and Dennis all have a 61% VPIP.
Yeah, that's nice and high.
That is high. Jeez.
They don't like to fold.
No.
Just start opening themselves.
And what's crazy is that the flops are so action heavy that it's allowing them to go multi-way and they all get a piece.
More. So what I'm thinking is that I think a lot of people are saying they don't. I think they're going to get vaccinated. I think they're going to just say, you know what, let's just get vaccinated. Honestly, good.
Yeah, per NFL rules, if a player is tested positive for COVID, that team forfeits the game and nobody gets paid. And that is now a policy. What happened? Oh, he didn't bet?
People aren't betting there on spots they should be betting, I feel like. They're getting real risky. He's getting, what is he doing?
Yeah, club comes on the river and then he's just in a bad spot.
The club on the turn wasn't a good card. Now he's in, that's not good
No,
either.
Randall has the best hand. And guess what? You bet on the flop. Randall folds.
For sure.
Randall got ace high. Randall don't got nothing.
Now you, Steve.
Steve, what are you doing, bud?
Your ace is good.
If you know he has... All right. All right.
Steve.
All right. No, it's okay. I'm backing off. Let me go take a walk.
Steve got a bet there. Flop or turn.
You got to get in there.
But I think when it comes down to it, I think they're going to probably get vaccinated because they don't want to give up.
Man, Paul talks.
Paul loves it.
Paul talks.
Yeah, no, Paul loves it. That's why I said it's going to be hard for us not to talk about sports because you got the guy who is a diehard Giants fan. Justin loves sports. Paul sports. Steve knows the number for every player, even team specific. They're going to talk about sports all night. It's just that I can't be in a position to do that. We talking about poke around
You
here.
notice you ain't heard Kevin say a single thing about the Cowboys yet?
Yeah, because they're trash, man.
Yeah. That's
They're
a
here-
shame.
They're here practicing in backyards, man.
That's a shame.
Michael Gallup tripping over fences, could injure himself. Come on, man.
NIH and all them saying that roughly around 50%.
So Paul here gonna raise it to 10 with the suited ace deuce.
Is that a 3-bet?
I don't ever know what he's doing with his chips. He bets a lot of blue chips and it throws me off.
As a dealer, isn't it weird when the guy just like,
Greg, this cannot be a flag, Gregory.
Greg, what did I say? Greg, you're going
Gregory.
on the run of a lifetime, okay? Strap yourself in
Gregory.
and play good.
Gregory, now you're seeing a flop with 10-3 offsuit. And 5s can't fold now.
Hell no. And guess what? Now Queen 8 and Ace Deuce get in.
Now you're seeing
I
this.
feel like the poker gods are trying to bless Greg, and Greg is just messing up his blessing. You're not 3-betting with kings. You're gonna see a flop 5 ways, or excuse me, 4 ways.
Yeah, I'm surprised Kevin didn't see this one, but yeah, that's got to be a 4-bet there from Gregory.
It always has to be a 4-bet.
He's picked up kings twice since he took that hat off.
He's made a royal when he took that hat off too.
Standard.
Dead.
Standard.
Dead. Dead. Dead.
You make that thing like 80, 90, Paul probably ain't calling.
Hell no.
Now you're dead. Now you dug your own grave, Gregory.
Is he asking about his royal flush? Buddy, you can't lose, I promise. Daniel Dano Hannington, how are you, my friend? You okay?
Boy, you ask and you shall receive, man.
He's like, I got a question.
Oh, and he gets Justin the dead out of
What
here.
happened to my way here?
Damn this hand.
So I guess Justin verbalized 50 and dropped 60. Yeah, Paul's not going anywhere.
Paul's in check call mode.
Got the same clock.
Yeah, it's like 7 minutes. But it don't matter.
He'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Don't call it out, Gregory.
One-
If you flat the 3-bet pre-flop, you can't call now.
I don't know what Gregory's capable
You can't
of.
call.
I don't know what Gregory's capable
You
of.
did this to yourself, and you know you're bad. You just wasted kings, bud.
Yep.
Two cards.
That is how you don't play games.
Nah, that's a
Pre-flop.
yeah. I mean, he was. It's the right fold to make right there, but you shouldn't have had to make it.
Minimum, yeah.
There we go. I'm happy.
You were supposed to take this pot down pre-flop, Gregory.
I think he was more or less worried about his royal flush.
Yeah.
Three checks.
He can't stop looking at that clock.
He's good. He does know a royal can't be beat, right?
Maybe he thinks he can be tied.
Working out in Texas, and he says that out there it's quad 10s beaten by a straight flush or minimum. It's like, damn, they don't want that shit.
Guess he just wanted to see where he was at.
Nice hand there, sir.
So Gregory now 1 for 1 with kings.
Interesting.
Here last week when they had the Christmas in July, the whole place was full on.
Or 1 for 2, I guess.
High hand.
1 and 1.
It was mostly Philadelphia and Dallas fans, so you probably would have been liked it. You know?
I would have laughed in his face all. I'd have been like, huh, you're joking, right? And then if he would ask me again at it, I would have probably gotten upset. I'm not going to lie.
Little travel log information.
So Paul's here. He's going to flat under the gun with 9s. Not sure I like that.
You don't like that?
No. Limp call with 9s.
Well, and Justin's the one that's raising with deuces. What is going on?
Well, you guys have been rivals since the day of Sam.
And Flop's bottom set. Flop's bottom set here. And Justin's in the cutoff. He's in position. You flop bottom set.
You have to bet.
Yeah, there's a flush draw available. You know, king, queen, queen 10, any ace. You want value, and you want the ace to come along, but you don't want the flush draws in.
Yeah. 20 is a little light there, I think.
Oh, you have quads
well,
now.
that'll work.
Okay.
So that's 80.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Jaworski's on his way out.
Oh, and of course goes for the how much?
Oh, okay.
And I really, really hope that Chase doesn't put a spade on this river. Really, really hope to God he doesn't do it.
Ran around. He just ran.
Okay. Kevin check. Kevin.
He did. Yeah, he beat Oakland Raiders.
Now what feels like value? 40, 50, 60, 100?
100 seems a little
Oh,
big.
you're right. They
Yeah, 100's a little bit big.
Yeah, they lost. I'm sorry, they lost.
The Eagles just, that was their first.
Quads? Just quads.
Yeah, I know. I
Just quads. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it was, they lost.
How's fried rice?
That's right, they lost.
Good.
I got you right?
Was it Plunkett back then?
Yeah, Jim Plum.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jim Jaworski, that's right. They lost. Yeah.
There is the one quad. Yep, there's the one quad.
Going to a Flyers Ranger game.
Quads have been hit. Sound the alarms.
And so I felt very safe because he was a combat black belt in martial arts. Anytime somebody leaned over on me, I had no work.
Oh, there you go.
And he took care of it.
Oh, man. I don't have any of those people.
Yeah, it's funny that he even looked at the board like, there's a royal up there.
Well, that's why I like quietly go. I don't think anything can really beat a royal, but
Yeah.
what do I know?
So the guy's going, hey, we know
So Justin here with Ace King, and Gregory was ready to go on the run of his life, and then he just screwed it up.
Yep.
he was so fast.
King spree. I mean, don't get me wrong. He locks up a high hand, like he's going to net money,
Yeah.
which is good. But around here we like to maximize that.
Sure.
We trying to make that. Don't let that money make you. You make it.
But if he wanted,
And look at Dennis getting loose here. Dennis says, I'm sick of not playing hands. Dennis, when your V-pip's that low, bud, you got to get in there. I don't think the time is to get in with Jack 4,
Sure.
$1.78, so he was.
but I think at this point he's just pissed off.
He was a legit badass. He was a legit badass.
Oh, dude.
So he almost looked like me.
Huh?
With as many as on it. I mean,
Even when winning.
you haven't seen me. Look, look.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. Yeah.
Like,
So
the
it's
one
almost
that's
like
like,
me, right?
well, I made my flush, but I mean, it'd been real nice if you could have given me a straight flush.
Well, not only that, but like, you can't run across that man's lawn.
People would get
I
You know what I'm
was
saying?
gonna go to a dark place.
I'm just
Gonna
saying.
go, get off of my lawn.
In my grass?
Man,
He's got to be out of your mind.
he's still alive, right?
Who?
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
The Yankees.
I thought Harrison Ford was dead.
Huh?
I thought he was. I did for a second.
Nah.
Kevin really hasn't been able to find himself with a hand good enough for even showdown ever since he doubled up. And I think he's trying to get himself in the right direction to try to make some money. But he's like, I need a hand first to do that.
Unintentional.
I can't remember the last time I hit quads either.
Nope.
Actually, I can remember the last time I hit quads. Quad fours. Good old dealer at best bet Kim. Kim was in the box. Flop came 4-4-4. I had like 4-9 or something like that.
Well, here's Kevin's money hand. Ace, king of spades.
Oh, and Steve has aces. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Well, as if the night of woes, well, not even woes. It started good.
It was ace, king of spades. That was the monster early.
Yeah, this monster might. Well, it was actually the same setup.
It was
wasn't
similar. It was against kings.
Wait, he's thinking of a player. Hold on.
58.
What did he say? Von Miller? That's where I would go. Von Miller, 58. That's all I can go with. That's the only player I know. Von Miller, 58. Lock it up.
I can't count. I know numbers, but I can't count.
It's not Jack Lambert. It's Carl Banks.
Oh yeah, Jack Lambert wasn't 58. Jack Lambert wasn't 58. Jack Ham wasn't even 58.
Jack Del Rio wasn't even 58.
I forgot he played.
What a Viking.
Every time they listen, I know.
Linebackers who ever played the game, and he's very small.
Oh yeah, that's disrespectful because Paul is a Pittsburgh guy, so he's definitely gonna call him out there. Pretty sure Jack Lambert played for the Steelers.
Yep.
And Paul's gonna make the call with Jack. Give me 9-9. There's no other time I want 9-9, but right now. Damn, Gina.
That's not good for Kevin.
They're both gonna probably get. I won't say they get stacked, but I think Kevin, pending a no diamond, pending a clean, yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna look away now because I feel like it's gonna get real nasty.
Well, Steve's got a raise here.
Well, I think if Paul makes the call, Steve got a raise.
I think he's got a raise either way.
Listen, I want to be like you.
Yeah, so Paul's going to old Kevin Walls here on the hoodie munching. That's a Kevin Wall signature right there. Hoodie in the mouth.
And Steve holding the ace of diamonds gives him more merit to, I guess, eliminate the combinations of ace, X of diamonds because you have the ace of diamonds and the kings on the board. So, maybe queen, 10 of diamonds, maybe, but I think you got to find a raise here. Okay, so he will just make the call. There's nothing wrong with really just making the call.
Yeah.
The only thing is now you got to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're in a storm. You got a little boat. And that's a bad card.
Guess what?
Queen 10 gets there.
Guess what? Paul would have turned.
Two pair.
Yep.
What was the best hand?
Huh?
Thank you.
Folded.
What was the card on the river? Did it pair the board?
Oh.
And then Steve looks at the camera like Jack 9. I know. Jack 9 just beat aces and ace king in a hand. That's your worst nightmare, Jordan.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Uh-huh.
It's your worst nightmare.
For sure.
You should have never let me see that hand.
No.
Even Paul knows now.
Yeah.
I had to fade a lot of shit, though.
I love Steve.
All right, one more beer, guys. I'm gonna end up winning some hands.
Okay.
And the thing is, Paul had the best hand, but he made the correct laydown.
I appreciate you.
Sure.
I will cover your next week.
All right, man. Fair enough. Good. But I don't even know who my waitress is.
Well, it's your favorite, regardless of whoever the hell it is.
Would you quit stealing my game? You're right. They're all my favorite now. If they bring me a beer, they're definitely my favorite.
Hey,
Look at Steve.
my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it, cuz.
Isn't it just great?
Yeah, his one-liners are pretty good.
His one-liners are strong.
Oh, Kevin with aces now, Donnie. Little payback. A little bit of payback right here.
Not the big payback.
The big P.
And he is going to find a caller. He won't get a walk. He is going to get at least a little bit of action here, but he is not out of the woods.
No.
Paul has
Scary.
flopped open-ended. There are clubs on the board. Ace of club is good to have, to be holding, but
Yeah, he's going to continue here, but Paul is going to snap this off. So I think, Donnie, if this turn is a real break, Kevin, he's going to charge big
I
prices.
feel like this turn's going to be a queen.
No, don't wish that on this man.
I feel it.
Don't wish it on this man.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good card for Kevin, actually.
That's a good card for both players.
Yeah.
It's going to give him some showdown value with his jack because he feels like, well, I can hit another jack and be good. I can make my open-ender and be good. And
Kevin just calling because
okay, that's a
Okay,
good card.
that's,
That's a good card.
he knows he's probably going to call with the clubs completing.
Well, not only that, Paul's going to need to get another Michelob Ultra.
Yeah,
because,
he definitely needs that another
yeah,
beer.
he's not going to win this hand either.
No.
Can Kevin find a fold here with aces?
I don't know. I think he's just going check call mode the whole way down.
Can Paul ever have king queen here?
He could have a lot of. I mean, he could have Jack 10, like Kevin said. He could have Jack 9. He could have King Queen. He could have clubs.
And he called on the button.
It's a hard call to make, but it's there you go. Attaboy.
Rockets. Lift off. To infinity and beyond.
That's a good.
We have stumbled upon new life.
Yeah.
Ace, ace. And Paul is going to need to find a winning hand and another Michelob Ultra, and hopefully he can find both. We just need to wait for a cocktail waitress to come by and get his order.
That's a harder call. I mean, it's hard to both ways there for Kevin. Like, you know, Paul could have any number of hands right there that beat you. When the club's completed on the turn, he just went in check call mode, and I'm glad he didn't get off of it in hindsight. But he wouldn't have been faulted to fold there. I mean, you feel like you're making a good fold.
I feel like you're making the best fold, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he could have any number of hands that beat you, just calling a single open on the button.
Yeah, you got it. Fold 4, it is a straddle. Big blind right here. Fold 6. Fold 7.
Ooh, the yawns. Wait, are you too deep already? I was gonna say you better get the other one cracked open.
Call from the 9, 10 play.
You got to catch up, man.
All in.
I need it too.
Look, all in.
Who's all in? Dennis. This is your time, buddy.
Yeah, Dennis. That's a pretty large raise. Oh no, wait, what?
No, he's just all in for 54. Dennis been getting the hell beat out of him
How does he only have $54?
because he's been getting the hell beat out of him. And he has ace queen, and he's like, screw it, man.
This man had a royal flush 15 minutes ago. How's he only have $54?
No, Dennis.
Oh, Dennis.
Gregory,
Excuse me,
Gregory hit the
excuse me.
royal.
You're right.
Dennis been getting his ass beat.
That is my mistake.
Yeah. Dennis can't find a win. You know, on the king high flop when Randall had
Yeah,
aces,
okay.
gave it away, man. He didn't give it away, but it was just a cool of a situation. And Dennis is, well, drawn pretty thin.
Yep, he's drawn the aces.
Oh,
or
Steve
clubs.
has a set of sevens.
Oh,
I didn't realize Steve had a set of sevens.
Steve's about to double stack, Donnie. That's a Wendy's burger. He's about to go double stack.
Ooh, club draw. Dennis is dead.
The double stack.
Dennis is dead.
Liar.
Well, I had a king.
Now I gotta buy you 2 beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes. No, I'm not staying. Oh, I'm going to play with her. Man.
There goes Paul. That's, to be fair.
There's not enough action. You got no. I shouldn't say that. I'm not that good of a player with you.
Oh, come on, dude.
No, hey, listen. I enjoy playing with you, man. Kevin messed me up. Good luck. Hey, it's good playing with you, man.
Well, hey, seriously.
Go Steelers.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Hey, 2 beers on that.
No, seriously. Oh, man. You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. I appreciate it, man. Hey, good luck, everyone. It's a pleasure playing with you.
Fun, man.
Hey, man.
There goes Paul. He's going to call tonight. I believe Dennis also will call tonight, so we're going to get these seats filled.
Here, I will play again for sure.
Oh, what I do?
Who's Kevin?
Which one of these guys?
Zach Caleb, what's up, bro? Dano, Hannington. My guy's like 3 Fosters deeps by now. What up, Dano? Frogman, what's up, buddy?
8 or 9 names on it? 9 names?
Yeah, there goes Gregory getting his royal money. Couple flats here, limping 5-4 suited and ace-4 offsuit. Now Big Steve running good, running pure, pocket kings this time. And Kevin will contest here with the ace-4. So pocket kings, ace on the flop standard to see if he fades. He does. Top set actually. That's decent. It's pretty decent.
Who's Kevin?
Who the hell is Kevin?
I would like to see Steve to continue there though. Club hit the turn. He was in a weird spot, but he gets it through on the turn. Shane, yep, you missed a roll. I think it's the first one ever. Gregory in the 2 seat. King Jack of Hearts.
Other 2 hands.
Got the high hand and the bonus.
Yeah. Well, he's got kings twice as well, so yeah.
Ben, are you calling, is Gregory called Smoke? I assume you're referring to Gregory as Smoke. If you are, I will not call him Gregory anymore.
I should have played for the 500.
But yeah,
King Fool would have held up.
he won a 500 bonus and a free jacket.
Maybe.
That's right, Papa Smoke. Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke, that maybe too soon, but. Frogman, $400 high hand. He gets a $100 extra for the Royal and a free jacket. That's right, Pop Smoke.
8, 7, 4, whatever. I was playing 1-3 stud on Friday. We had 2 shots during my session to hit the jackpot. We needed a 9 of diamonds one time when I had quads, and we needed a king of spades one time whenever the other guy had quads.
Yep, Pop Smoke, otherwise known as Smoke Dog. Hey, Ben, you know about this hat he was wearing? Was that his lucky gambling hat?
It's amazing how that works.
Because he took it off and he just started getting hit with the whole deck as soon as he took that hat off. He's never going to wear that hat again. I don't know what the sentimental value with the hat was, but it's probably in the trash.
39.
Raise the 39 from the 9 and pull up and 4. Basically, what you're saying that the new weight wasn't going to come down because Paul left.
Oh, wow.
Well, Ben, it's in the trash. It's gone.
What's in the trash?
The Pop Smoke's hat.
Pop Smoke.
Oh, yeah, he calls him Smoke, Gregory. So I said Pop Smoke.
Oh, that's his name, Smoke Dog?
Yeah, or Smoke Dog.
Yeah, Smoke Dog done threw that hat away. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Ben hustling. If you see Smoke Dog again, he ain't gonna have that hat on, man.
Nah, that hat's gone.
He hit a royal flush with no hat.
He's had kings twice and a royal with the hat off.
He's not wearing it anymore.
He got stacked early, took the hat off, and then hasn't lost since.
Has been on the run of a life. Now, has he played it correctly all the way through? No, but he's netting money. That's all that matters. He's netting money. He's getting that. Boom. He's off. He's off to the races.
There he goes.
I don't want to see the rest of that hand.
No.
Sounds like Paul's still lingering, huh?
Depends on what they say.
Wow. Interesting.
Hey guys, man. Hey, guys, I'm back.
Is he back?
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
I'm Paul. Nice to meet you too.
Have you filled out a flyer before, sir?
Oh, he just got me one. I'm taking it back.
I see. You know, these eyes, I be watching.
These eyes.
Somebody did that last night. Somebody did that last night on the table because guy goes all in, and I'm like, oh, that's like 158, and it was 150, and I go, these eyes, and then the guy just goes, these eyes.
I'll cry.
It's so good, man. Adonis, do you guys have a sushi restaurant at Best Bet? I heard someone saying you guys have the best sushi. Is it the type of sushi
Nah.
you would get pre-packaged at Publix?
The
Get out of here, man.
disrespect.
That's disrespectful, man. I should ban you for saying some silly stuff like that.
We got a sushi guy back there. We're just whipping it.
I mean, that man is. Listen, that man learned how to make sashimi from Saito.
Yeah.
He's the man. Sashimi from Saito. And guess what? Saito, 2 Michelin star chef. Come on. So Gregory is trying to get his jacket.
Where's the table right now?
I don't know, man.
What is happening?
They all just walked away. Maybe they all had things to do. I don't necessarily know.
Y'all need to get your
behinds back to that
Yeah.
table.
You gonna leave this 4-handed, 3-handed?
Third man walking. Oh. Wow. Now that's nice. Now that's real nice, Jordan. That's real nice. Go back. That's nice. That's nice. That's real though. That's nice. I like that.
Ain't bad. But yeah, Gary, see, we got a sushi station. That's a tough one.
I know. That's why.
Sushi
Can you
station.
imagine trying to say sashimi from Saito?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. I know.
Yeah, we got specialized sushi guys. It's not just like the normal chef up back there making sushi rolls.
Nah, they're real.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh no. She's on here. Yeah, sushi's amazing, man. Sushi is great. Our sushi is amazing here. Oh, what you know about the Aiden vibes from Watch Dogs? Stop, AJ. You don't know anything about that. Oh, wow. Of course. All the bad ones. So it looks like Paul is going to stick around. He's got some chips there behind. He's trying to get some chips. And Elena comes back and brings him a jacket, and look at Gregory.
Man, he never seen something so beautiful.
He goes, is that all for me? Yeah, Gregory, that's for you, man. That's what happens when you hit a roll in this room. You get $100. You get the jacket, and you win the high hand.
So he put it on.
Did he put it on? It's cold in here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
There he goes.
Yeah, wow. How you know that? I mean, I've ordered it multiple times.
I feel like we say that a lot.
Yeah, I've ordered it multiple times. That is definitely the 2 best sushi rolls in this building.
Mm.
Yeah, because you like the Best Bet roll. It ain't bad. I mean, it's top tier. That turn is not top tier, though, for Eric. Eric is still going to have a 10, and Paul is going to have him beat here.
Yeah, but he's drawn to the Broadway.
And Paul's playing it pretty coy. Maybe it's because he's stuck.
And there he goes.
And he lets him get there.
There he goes.
Off to the races.
To be fair, it's a $20 pot, so I guess he probably doesn't care too much about it. But you could have took it down that 20 bones.
Little 20-piece, bet the flop, bet the turn, get out of there.
Free 20 bones right there if you want to bet. To be fair, I don't know if Eric. I mean, you could. Small pot alert.
Yeah, small pot alert. Oh. Oh. Wow. That's crazy. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Watch this. This is nice. This is real nice. This is real nice. And then this one just burns you down. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know it's real. Look at go. I don't like that one actually. So I'm gonna need all the players to get back to their seats immediately. I think we are calling for a player, and it looks like we got a player.
Who that?
Good old Miss Pam.
Who there?
She coming.
Oh, okay.
Miss Pam coming. Randall though with ace 10 of spades bumps it up. He says $10. $10 is going to be the bet to play. Paul's still trying to find some chips. Let me see if Paul got his chips.
He's got them by now.
No, he hasn't. Wait.
There's no way.
He's like, above average flop for Randall.
Yeah, pretty good flop for top 2.
Not
you can
bad.
check this one, Randall.
Yeah, rainbow flop. I mean, either way, you got to ask yourself what's going to really be calling you.
Well, I don't remember if he must have been pre-flop aggressor, so he's just gonna c-bet here.
Gregory shut it down since Gregory, he got that 300 locked, or I think it's 400 tonight.
Yeah, I think he got 500.
And then on top of that, the jacket. Gregory's going to shut it down for the rest of the night.
That's Pop Smoke, Donnie.
Pop Smoke. Zach Caleb, what's up, man? How you feeling, buddy? We just got a little 2-2 no limit hold'em action tonight. Deep stack cash game. Elijah B. Melton says, I flop quad queens, won $150, then not 15 minutes later, get stacked 7 deuce suited versus my ace king and leave and lose the high end promotion. So do they just give it to the next person who sat in my seat?
No.
Oh.
You know what?
It's
You
yours.
Do you think your seat holds the high hand?
Yeah, no, just because you left didn't mean that you automatically qualified from winning the money. You're fine.
Yeah, it's not like, no, that'd be wild.
Kevin has aces. That would be insane.
Just the next person that sits in the seat gets the high hand?
Yeah, I'd be like, you don't pay me my money? No, just Smoke? Okay. Just Smoke. Got it. Well, Smoke's doing well tonight, Ben. Smoke is doing above average.
I don't know if I can stop calling him Pop Smoke at this point. I've gone too far.
I mean, you played GTA San Andreas, right?
I've gone too far.
If you played San Andreas, you can call him Smoke. Well, they called him Big Smoke in San Andreas, but Justin is betting into the nuts.
Yep. He does have the ace of diamonds once again in a similar spot, so he might not raise. Oh, he's going to raise. He did the opposite last time.
What the hell is he making it? That is big.
120.
That's big. That is a big raise. Look at Paul.
That was some psycho
Did
stuff.
you see that?
Yeah.
He licked his lips twice in a matter of a second.
I know you don't have 5-3 for sure.
Talking about psycho stuff. You know 2-5 Troy?
Cleveland Browns, Troy?
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw him do the most psychopath thing I might have ever seen on a poker table.
I mean, outside of the push-ups?
Yeah. Even more psycho.
What?
He buys in 500 red in a 2-5.
Sure. That's standard. Ain't nothing psycho about that.
I'm not done. The chip runner gives him the whole rack,
It sounds great so far.
and he flips it over and just dumps it in a pile on the table. And I said,
Why would you do that?
I was like, what did I just watch?
But why would he do that?
Some psychopath stuff.
Did he rebuild it back up?
I mean, in weirdly shaped stacks,
That's
to just take 5, I don't know if it's my OCD, which I don't think I have, but 5 neat, tidy
dump him.
stacks of red chips and $100
Dump 'em.
stacks and just flipped it over and dumped them into a pile. And
That's
I was
how you
like,
gotta do it.
what did I just watch?
Gregory is having a time of his life. He got his new jacket on.
There he
couldn't
goes.
Wait to sport it. Oh my God!
Gregor.
What is he doing? $100? Did you just win a high hand or something?
This is listen to me. I really don't want to. I don't want to scream. I don't want to raise my voice because I want to spare the people's ears. This is the same guy that did not 4-bet kings or 3-bet kings.
That is correct.
Just flats, and now makes it 100 with jacks.
Suited and everything.
Just back to the table with the tax information in his hand, and just makes it 100. But that doesn't make sense though, Gregory, because Smoke, because you've had kings twice and didn't take a line anywhere near to what line you just took.
What do you call that? You call that balance?
That ain't no damn balance. What kind of balance is that? Huh? That's tip. That's the pendulum is swinging in one direction. I can guarantee you that.
For sure, Shane. 100% did.
You just gave them my name. You gave them your name and never picked up my money. So is it still Elijah? What are you doing?
Well, first of all, that's not here.
Elijah, listen to me. I don't know if this is here. Whatever local casino it was or whatever card room you were in, get in your car and just drive to that room and go, can I have my high hand money, please? If my quad, I don't care how long ago it was. I don't care if it was a year ago. Just tell them, listen, I had quad queens and it held and I need my money. What do you mean? You don't know if is it still there?
Well, what we're talking about, like yesterday?
Yeah,
This morning?
I need to find out.
If you're talking like a month ago, we might have problems. But he said 150, so I'm assuming it's not here because I've never seen a $150 high end promotion.
Well, understand the only thing I'm going by is what you've told us, Elijah. So you said you stack 7 deuce versus ace king, and you said you leave and lose the high hand promotion. Does that mean that as you left the building, your high hand got beat? If that's the case, then yeah. You
Also, how much time was left on the clock? Like you could have just stayed.
Well, that too. I definitely stuck around to see if my hand held.
Yeah. I got questions here, Elijah.
Plenty of questions. But it looks like Justin wants answers because he made it $20 and nobody's calling. Well, excuse me. Paul's in. Paul says, you know what? I'll actually go toe-to-toe with the giant. He said, just so I can get another high hand.
This guy.
Oh, she's a popular user. That makes sense.
Well, that's not the flop we want to see with pocket trays. Gonna check it to the aggressor. Justin in position. It was in October? Yeah, that's gone.
It was in October, bud?
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, that money went to, well, I'm not going to say that, but that money's not there, man.
No, that's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg, you're the man.
What did Greg do?
Give us a $4.99 piece.
Not the $4.99. Greg, listen, man. I don't care if, and I'm genuinely saying this. I don't care if you donate 10 cents.
That's right.
I appreciate you.
You're the man, Greg. Appreciate that.
I appreciate you, Greg. All it does is go towards the stream and making the stream better for you guys. So I appreciate that. You know, there's some streams out there that would want more to acknowledge it. I don't give a damn. You me? I don't give a damn. 10 cents, 25 cents, $5, $10, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for even just clicking this link and watching us.
Yeah, you don't even have to donate, but that's very much appreciated, Greg.
Yeah, and I mean Jordan's been doing this a lot longer than me, and our energy has been the same the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm kind of tired today, though.
Are you? I mean, also, man, you've been moving. You in your new house now. It's okay to be tired. Yeah. Listen, I got a best bet cup at the house. This is how I'm gonna let you know how I'm as we shuffle up for the next hand. And don't worry, I'll give you stats. Whoa, look at the back. I got a best bet cup at home.
Just one?
I got like 5.
Yeah.
It was when they were giving out the.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
The point is, the wine goes into that cup.
Okay.
Then right down the hatch.
Well, you put the wine in the plastic cup?
Yeah, man.
That ain't classy.
I got my pinky up when I do it.
Okay.
Patrick Starr taught me that. The point is that wine goes right down the hatch. So when you get home, relax a little bit, man.
I'm gonna.
Relax. You deserve it. Moving ain't easy. Trust me.
Nah. Yeah, Kevin, it's awesome. Appreciate you asking, man. It's just been a long week, that's for sure.
Yeah, that boy been moving. He's been moving on top of working here a lot because we did have our Christmas in July promotion.
Yeah, it wasn't the most ideal week to move, but
you think?
No, but it got done, and it's been awesome so far.
Yeah, so I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's in his new crib.
It's not going to be red solo. It's either blue or black. Best bet plastic cup. If I'd wager.
What?
Your cup color.
It's black.
Yeah. Okay. I got some blue ones and black ones.
I got plenty of solo cups though. Don't get it twisted. We get lit. Jordan. Also, let's see. Nick Fremuse says, Adonis, what is your favorite Olympic sport? Not basketball. Basketball isn't even in my top 5. It's not even in my top 5 for Olympic events. It's not.
What's your top 5?
So, not gonna lie.
Winter or summer? Summer for the sake of this argument and what's
Summer.
going on now. Okay.
We'll go summer.
Okay.
Um,
Obviously.
Not gonna lie. Today I was in the gym. I like the judo.
Okay.
Baby girl was getting her ass whooped though.
Yeah.
But I like the judo. Track and field is probably going to be number 1. Track and field for me is just huge.
16.
Swimming, obviously. Diving, more or less. Love the diving.
Synchronized?
Yeah, boy. When they get up on that, man, listen. To be able to contort your body and then have next to no splash in that water, yes. And archery. I love archery. Archery's pretty good.
I enjoy first Olympics with the surfing was a nice touch. I like that.
They have Olympic surfing?
Yeah, man.
But they're all trash.
And it was a hurricane or a typhoon or whatever they call it over there was hitting Japan, so the waves were sick.
You loved it.
It was crazy. I was
bet
like,
it was.
I mean, that's for a typhoon or a cyclone, whatever I don't even know what they called it. Typhoon.
It's typhoon.
To hit in the middle of the Olympic surfing event is
9.
just like it's a beautiful thing.
What kind of waves are we talking about? Like
They were
20,
big.
30 foot waves?
No, they weren't that big.
15 from me.
Paul, what are you doing, man? To be fair, Justin is playing this hand really disguised. He checked the flop. And he has a set of queens, as we can see. So I was hoping a 9 came. I want some maximum pain. I'm sorry. But the ace, though, is probably going to slow Paul down. 2 cards out there beat him. And he has a terrible kicker. So he goes ahead and folds.
Kurt Engle's my roommate in college.
Oh, really?
I went to Clarion University.
Damn, okay.
So I wrestled with Kurt. He's my
It says
roommate.
Kurt Angle was his roommate in college. Is that what he just said?
No freaking shot.
So he's my roommate in college.
I think that's what he just said.
When we were a Division II school.
Okay.
We were Division I wrestling because of him. He won 2 times national champion for us.
Holy God, he is talking about Kurt Angle.
We ended up 5th in nationals in his senior year.
So you made him.
That's how you know Kurt Angle was that good. Is that he said they were a D2 school but D1 in wrestling because of him.
I watched that.
He had the best looking girl.
I don't know how I stumbled across when Kurt Angle won gold at the Olympics, whenever that was. But I watched that video like 2 days ago, which is weird.
Just Paul. Don't worry about Paul. They call him
Wow.
Paul. Don't
So from what I'm gathering, I know I'm talking and we're talking, so you probably can't hear Paul. Paul says he was roommates with Kurt Angle in college. Kurt Angle's girlfriend was probably the hottest girl he's ever met.
That's
And Paul said he used to flirt with Kurt Angle's girlfriend in front of him.
Yep, he's from his brothers. He had 4 brothers that would come. He was from.
I don't know about that.
I think he's honest. I don't think he'd lie about something like that.
How are you gonna flirt with Kurt Angle's girlfriend in front of him and not get thrown into a pretzel? Not just get pretzeled up right there on the spot.
One of the most dangerous moves that I've ever heard is the spladle.
The
They
spladle?
call it the spladle. A buddy of mine in high school said
Turn that man into a spoon?
he said he pulled it off. There's a video out there of him pulling it off in competition. And it is a crazy, crazy move. It can break your neck.
Just right outside. Yeah. But I mean, it's a suburb of Pittsburgh because there's so many suburbs.
Right, kind of like here.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
little
It's
different-
like Arlington. Yeah. It's the same way. Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes, he did. He had
Yeah,
a broken,
that was the video I was talking about.
he had a broken freaking neck. Oh, by the way, Jordan, this is the spladle. This is what the spladle looks like.
He's a heavyweight, but he's
It is one of the most dangerous moves. Like, but yeah, it's pretty sick.
took it.
How do you even get in that position?
That's why I'm telling you, bud. It's crazy. It's real crazy.
Time with Vince McMahon, his tagline was
Oh no! And now is where I step away from the conversation because it went from sports to wrestling, and Steve is right there, and
Yeah.
I know where that's going.
Yeah.
I can't go down that road. I can't do it. Instead, I will make the remark that Kevin chooses Ace-5 here in the cutoff to make it $15. It's time for Kevin to start running a little bit better. You know, he doubled up early on, so he had some wiggle room,
Pretty sure. I'm out of position, right, Kev? I'm out of position.
and he just keeps running into it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I get someone that raises me.
Oh boy.
My favorite hand. I have so many favorite hands. They're easy,
love-
but I was scared you're gonna hit. Get ace king? Yeah.
And every time, I think the last 4 or 5 times Kevin has been the aggressor in a hand, he's either gotten re-raised or severely outflopped. And if you're Kevin, you're just like, what the freak, man? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? You know, I double up early on, and even when I have premium hands, I like, for example, I think he had, what did he have? Kings or aces? And the ace came on the flop or something like that.
Well, he had aces, and he had to navigate in that hand against Paul that he made the call down, which was good. But besides those two hands, he's been
Card dead.
Yeah.
He ain't been able to do nothing.
Gary C.
Oh, I can't say it on camera, but I will say it later.
See what Gary C said.
All right, man. Good.
Wow.
I know.
Talk again.
Gary, you are wild. You are a wild individual.
I'll tell you what, Gary C. He's holding on. He's holding on tight.
I mean, holding on.
He's holding
Can't go
on.
that long, sorry, man.
I don't know where he falls on that.
I can't.
I think somewhere north of 4.
I'm back. I'm back talking.
He said he's gonna play the quiet game. What the heck?
I put the hood on. I was
Wow,
gonna do
Uncle
it,
Dusty popping up in the Facebook chat one time. That is rare. What's up, Dustin?
That is rare. What's going on, big guy? You on vacation?
No, he had a night off, so he must be at a.
Dan Marino, 13.
He's probably at like
Where you at?
let me take it. He's at an ale house somewhere.
Enjoying himself. Hey, have one for me, Dustin. Okay. You listen. You tell the bartender. You bring over another beer, and you sit it right next to your drink. You just let it sit there. You just let it
Dustin's
sit
probably
there.
the kind of guy. Actually, I'm pretty fairly confident saying he is the kind of guy
Oh, yeah.
that will order another drink far before his current
first
drink
one is
is
done.
done. Yeah.
Depressing.
Yeah, like he needs that double up immediately.
I watched that one time. It's so depressing. I mean, Ryzen got his house burned up, or his,
He was picking up the tab for like 30 grand.
Her, yeah, his girlfriend. I was
His
like,
girlfriend
man,
at the time, I think.
it was
I
just.
think they did a two-part. I think they're two.
So Steve here has got to turn this into a bluff.
75.
Well, the second one.
Excuse me?
Snapped off.
Invested money well.
I missed.
People who got
Eric says, "Well, thanks for the gift, bud."
What, Purnell was one of them, Fred Taylor was one of them.
Steve even threw in the black chip. The hope to
Yeah.
scare. He tried to scare him off, but it just so happens. Well, when you bluff into the nuts, when you're bluffing with the,
It wasn't. I mean,
it was just the essential nuts.
it could have worked. I think Eric just hasn't seen many pots push his way so far
And
tonight.
he just doesn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Like he has a straight there, he's in. If he doesn't, I'm done.
I mean, he didn't even have top pair right there, so it was.
He had a straight.
Whatever business it is.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he had a straight. That's why I say he had a straight.
Oh.
Yeah, the board ran out of 4-liner. He had a straight. That's why I said Steve was representing the hand that he had.
That's fair.
So he called him off. Hey, if he didn't hit the straight, he'd have folded. He'd have folded top pair there. That was a good bet. It's just that he had the one hand that Steve tried to have.
Had like financial planners and advisors and things.
So Gary C saying, Shane, when are you gonna take a shot at the 1025? Shane,
Oh, yeah.
we know you're rolled up now. You got an extra 14K in the roll.
Yeah, but you also don't want to. You don't want to be irrational. You don't want to move up too quick. So take your time, man. Take your time.
Even when they got hurt,
We don't chase flushes on pair boards.
Yeah, Paul with the best hand here so far.
I had to learn that the hard way.
7, 8, 9 years old whenever he was playing both sports. Even my dad, who wasn't even a sports fan, liked him some Bo Jackson. You know,
when he broke a bat like that, I said, "Oh my God, this guy's forearms must be."
Yeah, Bo Jackson was a freak of nature.
And you know he didn't want to. They had to call him in. I mean, he wouldn't play for.
What is that? Oh, Greg called.
So in the NFL,
With six-
Tampa Bay wanted him
Smoke is confusing.
because he got his baseball eligibility killed for that trip.
Well,
He said he would never play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
you turn the royal draw.
Yeah.
Kevin, and if you're Kevin, this is the first hand of the night where you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, but you don't feel. I mean, you feel pretty good.
Like there isn't a certainty. Like
You have the nut flush, but it's a pair of boards, so
you can't think with a certainty you're going to scoop the pot.
no, you're still sweating this a hair.
Bo Jackson by far is the best athlete. Probably the best athlete ever.
No.
I mean, if you want to look at somebody trying to do two sports, look at Dion. I mean,
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Bo
There we
Jackson's
go.
better.
No, that's what I'm saying. For you trying to do both sports and just be elite, I mean,
So Kevin will get no calls here,
the best running back at that time.
which I'm sure he is not mad about. He's fine with this one.
And there was one that
and that's a morale boost. Morale boost 100%. You were able to scoop some chips up.
Yeah, it's been a while for Kevin.
Well, it's one of those, what do they call it? Upstuck, you know? Like you were up a ton, and you lose it back down.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, I need to get back up to where I was before. So that's a good hand to win for Kevin. Not to mention, you know, when you got the tan line with the socks.
I bet he was very relieved not to get the call there, to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
You have that guy from Arizona. He's probably a better baseball player than he is a football player.
Are you talking about Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray.
He's probably a better baseball player than he is a football player. He's going to try to do both. He just can't do anything.
Oh, and look at Pam.
Yeah, been quiet here, and the on the button wakes up the
She's
Queens.
been quiet because it's her first hand.
No, she's been here for a little bit.
Has she?
Yeah, that's how quiet she's been.
Jordan,
But Bo Jackson,
I sincerely thought there was no one in that seat.
No, she was there.
I really thought that was her first hand.
She's been there.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I ain't see nobody there. Not gonna lie. I didn't think there was a soul in that chair. I'm so sorry, Pam. I thought that chair was empty for like the past 5 hands. Gary, yes, yeah. Shane won the GoPro 400. 182 players. He won it outright. There were no chops made. He said every last one of you will die by my hand. And I think he said pocket fours versus king queen, and he held.
If you play two sports,
So Queen's here for Eric. He needs it.
what kind of money would he
He don't need a lot more than that.
you know what I mean?
I mean, he got a gift though from Steve, where Steve, you know, tried to rep the nuts.
Yeah.
And he ended up having it,
I
but
don't remember who quoted him, but someone said the other day that he was quoted as saying if he played today, he would rush for 350 yards a game. Really? That's what he was saying. Now, I mean, I don't know. I love Bo. Don't get me
if he
wrong.
had just focused on, that's right, you're an Auburn fan. So if he had just focused on football and did what he did, it's
oh, Kevin gave him a call. That's a bad flop for Kevin.
It's a great flop for Eric.
Yeah, you get all the,
Check.
what? Why?
Yeah, Jay Schrader was not the best quarterback.
Check.
All right, I'm done. No, I'm okay.
Check.
No, I'm okay.
What just
no,
happened?
I'm all right, man. No, I'm straight. No, it's okay.
What did I just watch?
No, it's all right. I'm not gonna say nothing.
He just checked all 3 streets with pocket queens on a jack high board.
This just hurts me sometimes.
Think about it.
This really hurts me. You know?
Kevin was calling numbers right there.
Marcus Allen, he might have
I mean, first of all, you got to bet, in spite of the clubs on the flop, the turn is dry, so now we're charging prices. In the river, you got to give value. I'm so confused by that from
You
Eric.
know, sometimes I just get sad when I see stuff like that.
That was interesting.
I just don't. Boy. All right, I'm back now. Eric, fold that hand. You don't deserve to play that hand. That hand is touched of the gods.
That was perplexing.
Perplexing. And you don't find value with queens on the jack high board. All the flush draws miss.
And the dude you're heads up against has a jack? I don't know how Kevin didn't take a shot at that, honestly.
But you know what? Hey, maybe he had a set.
How did Kevin not take a... That was weird.
Weird. Crazy, man. Now it's your time. No. Listen, Jordan, listen to me. Listen to me, okay? You've planned this. This is your moment, okay? Don't mess it up. I need you to be in rare form right now. You think before you speak. I want you to put it to him. That's right. Cross those hands like you're on the Shark Tank right now.
Cletus, what's up, bro?
You like an evil mastermind over there, boy. That's so good. I know. That's why I said take your time with it, man. You listen. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this for a very long time. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't know about you, Shane. Shane, listen, I'd have been acting up, man, if I'd have won and they just started paying me out flag chip, pumpkin, black chip. I'd have been like, this is all for me?
Yeah?
I started acting up. Roll out a red carpet for me.
Donnie, you been watching that tennis at the Olympics?
Nah, I heard Naomi Osaka lost, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
You good at tennis?
I'm okay. I have a terrible backhand, but I can't play. All jokes aside, not trolling, I can't play tennis.
I bet you get that work in tennis.
Do you have a backhand?
Do I have a backhand?
I don't believe that.
Stop.
I don't have a backhand. So you probably beat the hell out of me. Yeah, you probably beat the hell out of me. My backhand is absolute abysmal trash.
I got a clean one.
Justin, though, making it 16 with pocket tens. Randall takes the low variance round on the button, does not elect to 3-bet with ace jack of hearts, which will allow Kevin and Auburn, Steve, to see this flop 4 ways. And I believe Justin's pocket tens are still best here.
They're going to be the SEC, right?
No, Texas and Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma, not OCC. You're right.
Yeah, Texas and Oklahoma is
And
making
then what's OCC going to do?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty nice at tennis. I'm not
They'll be
bad.
the powerhouse of the Big 12. I guess.
The Big 12,
Don't 2 teams want out of the Big 12?
Yeah, Texas and Oklahoma.
Hell, they don't. Right?
But trying to get the SEC.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That was back when they had Eric Dickerson and Craig James. And
So tens is good here. It doesn't feel like it though.
If you hit an ace or the ace of the clubs or anything.
Yep, tens are good. I mean, Justin couldn't have thought that hand was ever good, but
No.
he is going to be happy to take the pot down. I can tell you that much.
Of course, you don't have anything with him.
They better hope I don't ever win nothing big. I'm not going to know how to act, man.
I know.
I'm not going to know how to
It's
act.
good to see you.
I'm going to be an ass.
It's been such a long time since I've played with you. man.
What two cards? Hey, sir, what 2 cards out of the deck do you want to pose with in the picture? Grab me that jack. Grab me that 9.
I think you have to pose with a hand you won
I
with, though.
don't give a damn.
You can't just pick.
I throw them back. You know what? I'll grab a sheet of college roll paper and make my own jack 9.
I don't even know what you had.
I would act an ass. They better hope to God I never win nothing anywhere. Like if I go to Vegas to take down an event. Oh boy. Oh man. You ever seen the movie Dare? Truth or Dare, I think it's called.
No, I don't think so.
They have this sick look on their face. I'll get into it a little later. Book 'em. Jack 'em, Dano. Spina's sleeping pretty good at night.
Yeah.
Cletus, he's sleeping pretty good. He's actually been waiting for you. So the turn is a 4 of clubs, and Paul makes it $6 with a tray.
On that one. Thank you, man. Look,
He
I
takes it
give
down.
to you.
There you have it.
You.
You think so? He didn't.
Careful now. Be careful.
Maybe he's smart. He's smart, man. I feel. Listen, what did I tell you?
So I asked him, I'm going to ask you guys. I'm number 2 in my NFL draft.
Whatever that means. He ain't no amateur.
I told you, we pay 6 points for
Spring the trap. Gotcha.
I guess it's usually 4.
There's Gregory. Gregory's back. I thought we lost him for a second,
Take Mahomes.
but we definitely got him.
In the first 6 rounds.
The pocket tens of Gregory will make it $20.
Boy, you better get CMC or somebody like that.
yeah, I was gonna say you got to get McCaffrey.
Yeah. And I
I
went.
think McCaffrey's going to go number 1. So I'll be number 2. I'm going
and
number 2.
what-
These
don't
fools
get-
playing regular fantasy football.
I know. I was like, I know you're not going to be able to shy away from that.
I'm not getting Barkley.
Play Dynasty like a man.
I need to get Cook or
Well, then pick Dalvin. Pick Dalvin Cook.
Is it
There's no choice. So Greg is going to turn a set,
Yeah, it's not gonna feel that
and
sweet though.
Steve has a flush.
You can't feel that sweet with a set right there.
Well, I mean, you see he's grabbing calling chips.
I get it, but four liner
6 points?
with the front door
Front door
space.
he's trying to hit another high hand.
Okay, I was fixing to say.
He wants another high hand. Smoke says, I need that.
That was the beer. Gotcha.
That's a big difference. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's a big difference.
I'll take
6
these,
versus
sir.
4.
Oh, he's going to check it to him. The board paired.
It must be it's either a spade
No,
or
the
the
board paired.
Do you know what the average quarterback
Yes, I
throws for a
already looked it
touchdown? It's like 3
Oh, okay.
a game. Or, I'm sorry,
Oh.
9 touchdowns a
Steve wins.
I know, but I thought.
I'm sorry, I'm all in
Oh.
fantasy as well.
But not
I mean, the river essentially killed Smoke's hand.
I get it, but
Thank you.
I would like to see Steve bet right there.
You look up, I was
Because then you're
gonna say,
like,
you got
I can't fold to a chop.
Well, and at that
I
point,
would have put Smoke in a tough spot.
you want value from an ace. You want value from somebody who might think you're chopping.
Yeah.
Only thing is, did Steve ever in his mind think that he was losing against a better flush? I hope not.
Never. You can't.
I think you got to find a bet there. A little bit of value there.
Yeah, I do too.
There's, like I said, I mean, each is
He was
all-
calling prices right there.
He was calling. He was calling a few things there.
And you know, honestly,
Where do you find that lollipop
it's
at?
crazy, but it's worked the last 2 years. honestly, I'll
There's candy in this building?
Looking like Mona.
I love Kelsey. I said that. I love
But
Kelsey.
because there's no tight ends, him and Wallace, I mean, those are your only 2 tight ends. So your tight ends
Kevin Durant.
Now
Who?
16 weeks out of the 17.
I think
Kevin
Kelsey's
Durant.
going to go in the probably second round, maybe.
He's the man.
If he goes in the second,
That man,
well, you're
Kevin Durant,
Two, so
to be such a superstar, like,
he's got ways.
You're about to say something real disrespectful.
he has
You're about to say something real disrespectful.
the lowest self-esteem, or like,
Oh, yeah.
he's
yeah.
got some bad demons. Like, he gets so sensitive.
Well, that's the only reason why I said his name is because somebody said Kyrie needs a better team around him, and he instantly just chirps back on Twitter. I'm like, you are a celebrity you've amassed over $100 million in your career.
He's got some demons, man.
Yeah, man, take that to the streets, man. You don't need to reply to people who essentially are just egging you on. As Kevin's looking to maybe induce a raise from Randall, or just rather keep him in the pot.
Well, you really don't want a 7 to hit right here.
7 would be real bad.
7 or 8 wouldn't feel good.
I would take Waller in the second round.
What are they doing, man? Yo, learn them something on this draft stuff, Jordan.
I can't, man. I can't with these children playing redraft leagues. Like,
The problem he's going to have second, 23rd, and 26th.
I don't play that anymore. I play Dynasty like a man, Donnie.
So he's going to be second.
Who's the first best, Ben? And you better not say Giannis. That's disrespectful if you say Giannis. I don't care if you won a championship or not. Stats, ups and downs. Who's winning? Auburn Steve is up $800.
Dang,
And that's even when he tried to run a stone cold bluff through when Eric had a jack high straight. He lost about $150 in that hand, and he is still up close to a G bar. Very nice performance from Steve tonight. Eric, though, with the ace 10 of hearts, has been relatively quiet, but is trying to win himself a hand here. And Auburn Steve says, "Hold up now. Hold up. I'm in the hand with you. I got 2 cards and I can outflop you."
Now, Big Steve would probably say, "Hold on, Bubba."
Oh no, Bubba's dead. Bubba is dead. Which location is this stream from? Jacksonville, man. We're over in Jacksonville in the closet.
Yep, back in the closet.
Trey, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're good.
What's up, Trey?
His scalp too soft.
He ain't got no hair covering it. What you expect?
Well, I think also as a young man, Kevin Durant never brushed his hair.
Is that what the problem was?
Yeah, I think a good brush and he wouldn't have lost what was up top.
Nah.
Yeah, man.
Would have
Listen,
kept the top?
well, if he'd have got a strong brush and actually washed his hair and brushed it, he would have never been balding as a 26-year-old.
I mean, some people just have that on
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, they do. That's genetics.
No, with Kevin Durant, we know. He could have brushed his hair and saved it. He didn't. Instead, you know what happened? The hair gods took it from him.
Because he wasn't appreciating it?
They reached down one night and just took the top of his head.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You brush that, you're going to keep that. Kevin Durant is losing it. Yes, that's exactly what that means, Kevin McCormick.
As the other Kevin Walls makes it 15 bones with pocket 8s here. He's not going to get
Auburn
called.
Steve is looking to just hurt people, man.
just
He's
get it.
getting in with marginal hands, and he's trying to just.
When you're free rolling,
you can do that.
You make money, so you get $100 for the number 1 defense, the number 1 kicker, the number 1.
Was he bald by choice or bald because he had to be, though?
He was bald because he was the GOAT.
Did he just want to be bald?
No, he was the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. So,
he had a lot of stress on his shoulders?
No, he made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, for your GOAT status, I need to take all of it.
Yeah.
You know? That's the. I mean, look, did you see him coming out of North Carolina? That man had a hairline so strong.
I know.
He made the deals, man. Made the deals.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything happening in here? No, they're nice and quiet over here. They're nice and quiet.
You know what I mean? So, and nobody ever was drafted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I picked up a defense.
I hope you didn't waste the pick with Justin Tucker because, I mean, he was not horrid, but he didn't get
These children.
You know how bad I just want to
God.
Tucker was bad last year, though.
I don't care. I couldn't even tell you the last time I played fantasy that involved a kicker.
He said, step up, children.
We don't got no room for kickers on my fantasy team. Get that out of here. Get that back to high school. Kickers.
Look at Greg, man. Greg is enjoying that lollipop. Smoke is just having the time of his life.
We played 2 quarterback superflex leagues like men, Donnie.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's why you playing that stuff that's real. So we got ace 10 versus ace 4 versus 10 to Trey. And there's a 10 in the window, and Auburn Steve is now going to pick up the second best hand. Because Randall's going to flop top, or excuse me, middle pair with a pretty good kicker, the best kicker.
I mean, I play like my league. I also play
There's Gary right on line, right on cue.
The house 3-6. Bus.
Oh, he said Jerome Bettis, 36.
Who was he originally drafted by?
LA Rams.
Jerome Bettis.
Where did he play for? He played for Notre Dame.
Very good.
Man, listen, man. No, you can listen. There's some stuff you can get me now. None of my Steeler boys.
Fair enough. Okay. I like it.
Nick from Ema, don't start Gary. We tell Gary not to start, and then he just goes right into it.
If you ignore him, he's gonna like chirp on himself to get it back started up.
Oh, is he trying to hold back a little bit?
He was trying to hold back a little bit.
Six is gonna pair the board.
Yeah, Randall's in trouble here.
What is Steve doing though?
I didn't hear any.
Like Steve.
Oh, man, Steve's in trouble here. Steve, well, he's.
Wait, Randall folded?
What am I watching right now?
Let me try that.
I don't know, man.
Well, I could have said 60 for Chuck Bednarik, but that's a Philadelphia Eagles guy, and he's a New
I
York
got that backwards for a second. I thought Steve was in big trouble right there.
No, Steve was in trouble, and then the board paired, and
No,
for
that's what
some
I'm saying. I
reason,
thought he was in trouble.
Randall thought that six improved his hand or Steve's hand, and I just. I mean, I guess I'm scratching my head right now.
I honestly think it'd be better if he didn't show up and start all that shit today. He proved that he runs that team today.
Aaron Rodgers.
He definitely runs that team.
Of course he does.
And without him, they're done.
But he's going to be so much. I don't give a shit how good he is.
Soft.
Who?
Charmin soft.
Who?
Just a distraction on it.
Baby soft.
Aaron Rodgers?
How you gonna be all big dog, puff my chest out, and then you just gonna show up and fold that easy?
I agree
outta
with that.
here,
No, I agree
man.
with you on that. I'm
Get
not gonna-
out of here.
Well,
man.
not only that, like I said, they put on that spectacle in the entire offseason. Entire offseason. Telling the players you're not coming back. And then all of a sudden, deal finalized. I'm here for another year. Let's call it the last dance. Nah, I'm straight, man.
Nah, you
good.
you took all that high and mighty, like, and then you just gonna fold that easy for what? For Randall Cobb? Out of here, man.
I don't think it was even for Randall Cobb, which makes me think, like, what was it for? Because Randall Cobb ain't much. Randall Cobb's towards the end of his career anyways. Just like Paul with Ace King.
Well, the problem, Ben Husman, was he had top kicker. So what can you put him on?
Good Jack?
Randall had top. Didn't he?
Nah.
What was it, Jack? Oh, it was Jack 10, 6, 6. That's right.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, turns is 7.
that's fair.
Auburn Steve is not chopping. They're playing 2 pair. Auburn Steve checks it back, and
Oh,
they both
now
have
they're
a boat.
chopping. Now they're chopping.
Yeah, and I don't think Steve's going to be folding.
What?
I mean, I don't know what, like, Eric's tight, man. Eric's tight as hell.
I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Oh, you have quads? Okay. I mean, you could have an overpair. I guess that's in the equation, but you still can't ever fold here.
Nah.
Need a burger for a cop, don't spit in it.
Does that look like spit to you?
Oh, goodness. I know I'll see it later, but at least I won't be curious.
Yeah, you're right, Ben Hustle. I missed that part. Yeah, you're right.
I'll share it with you, cuz.
He said he's going to share it with him. He said he's going to share it with him one time. So they're going to chop it up. I guess, like you said, Jordan, Steve thought Eric might have had an overpair to the board.
Yeah, I mean,
Went runner for a bigger boat.
Eric was a pre-flop aggressor. He could have any overpair. You're not going to put him on quads, but
Hell no.
he could have an overpair, but you can't fold. Not for that price.
Absolutely not.
He could have had a bigger pocket pair.
That,
It's only $50.
there you go. Could have had a bigger pocket pair.
I mean, it's an easy call, man. How did instant call?
Wow. He said instant call.
Well, I thought about it for
4 seconds.
Not bad at all. Not bad. Good hand there. We've been live for about 2.5 hours, guys. We appreciate all you for stopping by, for watching this far, and we still got a ways to go.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
That's true. To beat a man, you got to beat the man. So I think we got a flop here, and I think we're gonna go multi-way to the flop. Ace 4 deuce. Ooh, it's coming.
Yeah, Kevin, he could have, but if he had a bigger pair than nines,
best quarterback.
or if he had nines, or
That is living dangerously.
if he had nines or better, he probably would have 3-bet pre-flop. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but I don't think Eric was going to be scared of that.
We got 3 agreements. Hey, listen, nothing. We'll all get together at the Super Bowl party.
So Steve
I'm not
bet.
gonna waste my time and ask you where Big Ben went to college, so 'cause you already know
Miami of
that
Ohio.
one. Miami, Ohio, absolutely.
Who did he replace at quarterback?
Unfortunately, so is it on me?
Yes, it was Cordell Stewart, I think.
No,
What?
no. Is it on me?
Yes, it is on you.
They're just deep in the football and just betting and playing poker.
This guy was an insurance salesperson too.
Oh, he's talking about not Charlie Ward.
Oh, Tommy Bristol.
I know. I know. I messed that up.
It couldn't have been Bubby Bristol.
It's on me.
Couldn't have been Bubby Bristol.
It's on me. No. Maddox got hurt.
A6 is good for Eric.
Yeah.
There's no more need to be bluffing though, Paul. I know you got the 9 of hearts, but I don't. Once again, I think Eric's in a position where he has too good of a hand to fold.
Yeah. I mean, and for that price, you have 2 pair. You're not going to fold here.
You have 2 pair? My God, you have me dominated.
Yeah, 1 pair was good.
King High was good.
You announced the football player whenever you bet. That's why. You remember? They'll announce it.
Wow.
Now here's a question for you. Why did Tommy Maddox go to the Steelers?
Gary, if you make it down, I might be able to make that happen.
Signed by them?
You're gonna have to do a little work yourself though, and I don't believe you're bald.
Using Canada.
I have a certain set of skills. I feel like I know what you look like, Gary. I don't think you're bald.
LA Extreme, the
I'm
one
in Canada,
season
XFL.
in
They're all the same.
their
Now, even though Christmas in July is over, guys, this is the thing that's important. Our high hand promotions are still very good. They might not be, $1,500, $1,600, $2,200 high hands, but we're still going to be giving away satellite tickets in the 12, the 1, and the 2 p.m. payout. The 27th, which was yesterday, and then the 30th, the 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. payout. We're going to be giving out tournament tickets into our $500 satellite for the 25K high roller. So all you have to do is be at the table because it will be a table share affair. Meaning, even if you don't win the high hand at 3, 4, and 5 p.m., if somebody at your table wins the high hand, the entire table gets a satellite ticket for free.
That can't be what I can't even. That can't be right.
That's exactly correct.
No, what's happening in this hand?
What do you mean?
It said Kevin had queens on the button, flatted pre-flop, and then just folded on this flop bet.
Oh, nah, that's wrong. I can tell you that's wrong.
Yeah, that can't be possible.
Yeah,
I was
wrong.
I was gonna say, how did he not 3-bet queens on the button pre-flop?
Yeah, no, that's wrong.
Say you want to start this.
well, that's why he's cutting a lot of his roster.
Yeah.
This is an interesting bet here from Steve. He's going full variance
Cut so many people from his roster.
with a mix of a bluff.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now.
There's a couple different variables to this bet. He's going full max variance with a hint of bluff.
No better than them right now. I don't even watch it anymore. I watch AEW
Well, I'm sorry about that, Gary. I mean, you lost your hair, but
right now.
you are still with us, and I hope that you're in a better situation now. What is Pam doing?
Well, she's got the best hand.
Yeah, but Pam picking up them chips like she's ready to put them in the middle.
Well, she's got to if she wants to make this call.
Lord Jesus. Pam, you got a gutter ball in the 10 of clubs.
And a pair.
Just for real, right?
Tens are good right
Ooh,
now.
Ooh, Pam wants to do it.
Steve's got a lot of outs. Any club, any ace, any jack.
He has 2 overs and the nut flush draw. That is indeed correct. So, if she does make the call, he is still in pretty decent shape heading to the river. Like, he has outs.
Yeah, he's got 13 outs.
That been in there and they're crazy.
UFC is no joke now. It's something
I
serious.
can't believe no one's died yet. That's what's crazy for me.
It's a lot safer.
They- And there she makes the call.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, you're
She's got an overpair.
absolutely it is.
I mean, she can't get burned down if a club comes ace or jack and the river.
Knocked down, and this referee gives you a standing eight count.
He says he missed, he
Yep,
can't win.
and she will be good. The full double here from Pam. Pocket tens hold.
Not bad. Pam hadn't been at the table long.
No.
You're out. You'll take multiple hits to the head after your brains.
Yes, you do, though. I've seen them.
No, your draw wasn't
I'm talking.
I knew you were just. I hate you, Gary. I hate you so much. I'm just like, wait a minute.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm surprised. I love it. I love watching UFC.
You said you. I can't even read that on the stream. I can't even read that.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrestled. So
Wow.
I wrestled like you. So I wrestled for 13 years, and then I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 6 years. Until I was 24.
I mean,
Jiu-Jitsu camp down there.
What? What? Say it.
Again,
Say it. You can say it.
There's never
I know where
been
you're
a
going with
scary
it.
moment. Somebody gets knocked out.
she don't have to be bad just because she's your friend's mom.
Yeah, she don't.
I mean, like I said, boxing, whenever you get knocked
Man, I
out,
see.
you got to go back there and get hit in the head again.
I'm not even going down that road. They're having a pretty good conversation, but I'm not going down that avenue.
Oh, I can't win either.
He looks up at the camera like we're gonna help him. I can't help you, man. I can't help you. It's not good
I
though.
had somebody that didn't do that last month.
Monster pot here.
Yeah, those are the big ones right there. This is what you guys tune in for. Those monstrous pots right there. That's what you guys want.
I just know that I've seen that stuff, and I'm like, a lot of my, like Hughes went in there and did it a long time ago, and I see him, and
See what kind of live streams we have coming up soon.
a sense
Let me take a peek at that. So this month, we are going to be running. Oh, we got a 1-2 PLO stream. Interesting. I like that. Then we got some 2-5 action. We got a 25-50 game next month.
I want to get in a fight.
That should be good.
All the time. And I used to.
Yeah, guy, they are. Unfortunately, without getting too political, without going down that avenue, you are indeed correct. They are making a comeback.
And never ever look back. I tell you what, if I stand there and
Well, Chris, I'd have to look at the list and see if we have any available seats. But it seems like this table might be hanging out together for the night. Is that LaDainian Tomlinson? Oh my God.
Most of my friends,
Uh-oh, and the flop comes ace high, and Oliver Steve's giving back a little bit. He's going to want to tighten it up just a little bit. Oh, the 2-2 list is crazy. Yeah, there are 3 people on the list, so Chris Riddle, we couldn't just insert you into the game. We'd have to make sure that list is empty, and we do have a seat available. So it wouldn't be quick for you to get in the game. You'd probably have to wait. And we do have about an hour left, so you should be okay. It feels so much later, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like it's almost 11 o'clock. Boy, my eye. You'll be on the stream the 6th and the 11th. So for 2-5 and 2-5. Not bad, my friend.
Vader, it is. It's the one and only.
One and only who?
Steve from Pensacola.
That is Steve. That is Big Steve.
When you said I'm 40, you gotta do the Mike Riley. I'm a man. I'm 40.
I can tell you this much. They're having a good enough time. We could just turn the table up and let them talk.
I mean, I don't think Paul has stopped talking for 2 hours straight.
Nope.
Just consistent.
And I love it. I love it. This is what we want. We want tables that are having a good time, having fun with each other.
it's a sport, and there is a completely different thing between a street fight and what you see on TV. And I'm not saying that.
No, listen, I agree with that. On a street fight, well, there's no holds bars, you know.
Right? No, but I'm just saying. I mean, what was the? You'll see, but
Ace Queen versus 9-7 versus 6-8. And it looks like Ace Queen is going to get out here to a commanding lead on the flop. Got some back doors. I don't want to get too excited.
Yeah, but you're covering all of the one of the back doors. Top on a rainbow board. You feel very good.
You feel really good. And that's what a feel good bet looks like.
I think he's feeling too good with that bet though. No, but Steve, what are you doing, Steve?
I don't know what Steve's doing.
He literally has
Steve just likes having fun.
just only pure back doors at this point. Well, no, if you can't fold now, Steve.
Yeah, I mean now, whatever he's in for, you make a pair.
And now you can't fold.
Give me a spade, Dylan.
You don't need a spade.
Wait, what the? You don't need a spade, big dog.
Well, the people in out in trouble, those are the ones you gotta be scared of.
75.
Who is the smoke guy?
Gregory.
Said, give me a spade. You don't need that.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Oh, I get what
he
you're saying.
might have thought he was up against Jack 9. He might have thought he was up against Jack 9.
He's big, he's huge.
But at that point, like he did, he got his money in the middle. No. If he thought he was behind, trust me, he had outs to the river, but he was fine.
That's what I'm saying. If you go up against a wrestler, a grappler, they're a better. I think in my head, and maybe just because I'm biased, but I think they can beat.
That's why I said I've been wrestling since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
If I stand there and throw with somebody,
If I closed my eyes, I would think Justin is Matt Kreger.
before you're on the ground, you better
Exactly.
make it count.
Listen, I'm gonna
I said if I closed my eyes, I would think Justin is Matt Kreger, the way he talks.
You know,
The dealer.
that's the reason why I got into jiu-jitsu, because they also did jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai at the game.
I definitely see it a little bit.
Just hear it. Just the way they talk.
Definitely. They've had just the I'm talking the grandest time tonight.
No, Ben, it's just smoke. Yeah, guy. Well, when you're free rolling a couple hunch, you get a little frisky.
You bet you probably win. If you bet, you win. Just bet, you win.
He's like
And he bets $5.
He's coercing. He's like, yeah, just bet, and you'll just win. Come on, man. Just bet. The hell you doing? So all you gotta do, just bet. Take it down.
Gosh, that sucks. I'm the worst. The stats that makes Joe.
Kevin McCormick.
Came back.
So there are things that you haven't seen, but indeed, you're right. 100%.
Please, yes. Put that there. Maybe
Oh Lord.
they're on there saying.
There's Auburn Steve. Looks like he's trying to.
I like that hand.
He's down $800, man. He's playing terrible.
I'll see a flop with that hand for sure.
Definitely.
Justin's gonna deny him a lot of his equity though.
Yep. No rupees, please, guys.
Yeah, he's not gonna. Ooh, he flopped. He turned it straight though, didn't he? 6-5.
Yeah, 6-5 just turned it straight.
Somebody hit the pause button.
Oh, but Pam does have the king of spades,
Like when you played
and I'm
this
pretty
video,
sure there are
you
4
hit
spades on the board.
You hit the pause button, and you come back, and you, like the
What?
guy's trying to attack you, you have to like get focused before you hit the button. I know, right? I don't think I can win. Spades beat me. Spades beat me in the board pair.
Yeah,
Talk about a cooler card.
You know we just goofing, Ben. I just had to get you back from last when you got me earlier.
yeah. Been hustling in the building. Shout out one time to Ben hustling. Jeremy, they're not coming then. They're not going to be here. Well, then, sadly, you wasted a trip. There's nothing here for you, bud. I'm kidding. There's a few. It's just over in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
If you go to Twitch chat, I'm pretty sure you'll find a couple.
Yeah, they'll let you hear about that one on the Twitch.
That is Pensacola Steve. Big Steve. Like a hair and a biscuit.
Like a hair and a biscuit.
That's what he calls it. Dozen raw, hold the slaw. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Oh.
Pretty hand here for Kevin. Ace, queen of hearts. He's going to make it 15. Looks like Eric just flats.
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a while. The Flopper.
I told you, I saw him not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Need to get him back, man.
I know.
He said flop it one time. He said, I'm trying to tell him I'm a stone cold killer.
Yeah, flopper's fun.
I said, that's pretty wild.
My bad. I tried to pause it. They yelled at me.
I'll tell you what.
Air quick queen jack. No spade redraw. Gets rid of it.
Oh, you know, Ben.
So Justin's going to bet 40. Yeah, Eric's going to have to fold it relatively quickly. He's going to have to get out of there. He's got to get out of there.
Yeah, Justin will take it down. All love, Ben. You know it, always.
Oh, no, the new season of All-American is out.
And here, Shane? I saw him, I want to say, a couple weeks ago.
I have not seen the flopper
I saw him a couple weeks ago.
in months. I've not seen it. He said he had no draw. How can something be so small? Looks like Steve's slowing down. He started out with a head of steam, and
This whole stream is kind of slowed down.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like everybody. I don't know what kind of chip arrangement Gregory has there, but listen, I don't question smoke.
It's pretty rare.
I don't question smoke. You see what I'm saying? Smoke. When you hit royal flushes, you know what you're doing. Pocket tens versus King Jack, and there's Kevin flopping. Middle set against the open ender. And Albert Steve is not going anywhere. He wants to bust up on him a little bit. Let's see if he can find a 9 or an ace on this turn. Finds a deuce of clubs, and Kevin checks.
God,
No, nope,
Kevin.
nope. You gotta bet the deuce on the turn.
that was a mistake, bud.
Yeah, because look at that.
That was a mistake right there, Kev.
Wow, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Woo-wee. You have all sorts of stuff you don't even know what to do with. You're going to have to.
Chip runner.
Hey, Shacklock, that was for you, buddy.
The offsuit, Shack Lock, and Steve gives him the shout. Uncle Dusty, if you heard.
The offsuit shack lock.
And the Royal was made with a suited Shack Lock.
That deuce was so blank, you just gotta bet that.
I mean, I get Kevin probably thought this is very dry.
And then he just pops up with the one hand you don't want him to have.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Just literally the one hand
Nuts.
you couldn't let see another card was
The
what
bolts.
Steve had.
The bolt cutters.
Yeah.
The speedy beads. Auburn, as soon as I say he's losing a head of steam, Auburn picks it up. Auburn Steve's deep in it.
Well, Kevin blew that steam right at him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough hand. You know, you flop middle set.
You got to keep barreling.
Yeah.
You barrel that turn, it gets through. Well, Steve has been very splashy lately, so maybe.
Yes, he has.
But you still have.
He's been getting real sticky in spots with pairs and pair draws.
I think you still have to barrel if you're Kevin.
Kevin has flush draw. Kevin has a flush draw.
It's going max variance here.
Yeah, he wants to.
Instead of getting the free card in position, he's going to try to get value before it comes.
Now, once Randall calls, I immediately put him on a king or a queen.
Sure. You got him right where you want him.
Well, if the heart comes, you got him right where you want him. It's not a heart. So if you're putting him on a king or a
It's a
queen,
bad card.
well, the fact that the turn is a king, if Randall leads here, if you're Kevin, you got a snap fold. Now, if he checks, you check it back.
He's
You
going to
don't-
check.
Yeah, you don't want to step out of line.
He's 100% checking because Kevin betting the flop kind of feels like a king, right?
It does.
I like you now.
Oh.
You saw that, right? You saw he looked at his chips.
Oh,
right,
he
check it
thought
back.
about it.
Check it back. Check it back. And then get the hell out.
Yeah, now it's not good.
Now you have 5 high.
Yeah. You're playing the board.
Yep.
It's a good plan. Honest to goodness.
Quick fold.
I don't
Yep.
like losing money to you.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
That was a king on the river, right? Not a queen?
That was another king.
Yeah.
I appreciate playing.
Yep. You just get off. You just get out of there.
I appreciate you saying that. 'Cause no. I knew. No, I appreciate you saying that. I knew it wasn't good, but what the heck? But what the heck? Right?
Oh, no, but what the heck?
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting spot. I think what Pam just told him is if you're putting Kevin on the king and it goes trip kings on the board and then you just lead into him on the river.
You're effectively leading right into your own death.
Yeah.
If what you're saying is that, well, I put him on a king, well, then
Sure.
that means he has quotes.
Yeah. That is correct.
Turn them up.
So Paul here, ace king in the small blind. So you made a raise, bumped it to 12.
What's 12 going to do?
Not much.
That's right. All you're going to do is invite 3 other players in a hand with you.
Well, once you got Steve to your left, he's going to start the avalanche. Oh. That's an above average flop for ace king, I suppose.
Yeah, I had that same flop and then got torn up. Shout out to you, Kelly. Shout out to you.
So you got to with the flush, stung you?
No, she had ace 5, I had ace king, flop ace a7, turn 5, burned. Burned. Take me to hell.
Yeah, well, you just ride with it.
Yeah.
What number is that? Marshall Fault.
He said 28.
We did that one earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Ace king pretty good here. I don't know what Gregory has. But Gregory's the one that bet.
If you're a Florida State fan, it would have been worth done.
And there's that 5 that I was talking about right
Yeah,
on the turn.
I know. Wished it.
That's exactly
Manifested it. Oh.
what happened. Oh,
Matty Daniels would have been Harold Green.
But not raining.
Yeah, it rains.
Yeah, I mean, is it coming down now?
Yeah.
Raining now?
Yeah. It has rained.
Oh, it's there.
Paul finds himself at the top of his range and gets a little donation from Gregory.
Man, I thought
Gregory
we were,
wasn't believing
I
him.
thought we were chopping.
And Paul says, I thought we were chopping.
All right, man.
Where is everybody? Well, I'm here. Jordan's here.
That's my boy Blue right there, man. I tried to buy his jacket, and he said no.
Tried to buy the jacket. Now, that jacket signifies Smokes Royal.
You can't buy that one.
It smells of wealth, Donnie.
That's exactly what it smells of.
Okay, I saw they had.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, but not that.
You can't buy if you get a royal, you can't buy that jacket.
Oh,
So it's like a
exclusive.
Yeah, members only jacket kind of situation.
That's what I'm saying. It's members only. you
Yeah,
know?
that jacket, it smells of wealth.
Like I got my cigar in my pocket.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to cut that.
Like you about to get you Tony Soprano, and I'm about to murk you members only jacket kind of situation. Oh.
the board saying.
That hurt. Tries.
Oh, I thought you were a staff for Tony Soprano.
No, I can't be sad for Tony.
What? The dude in the members jacket only picked him off.
What?
Was that him?
Members only. You didn't watch that, like, dissected of that final scene?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't Tony.
Tony Soprano.
He wasn't dead though. They were all just sitting. He was sitting with his family inside the
Oh,
restaurant.
you were one of these guys?
I mean, okay, I knew it was gonna happen.
He got shot in the back of the head, is what that was.
What? No.
Wow.
Not going for that.
What?
I think they had a nice dinner and they went home. You know what? I think he ordered the veal scallopini. And he had a good night. He had a good night.
No, that man got blasted right in the back of the head.
You know what's crazy is that to this day, there's still not a clear, like, you know, I'm one of those guys.
It's supposed to be he sees his family, he sees his daughter and his son walk in,
Jorge, what's up?
and then it goes black because he just got shot in the back of the head. And that's why the screen just cuts black.
About by the guy who went to the bathroom?
Yeah, and a members only jacket. Watch the scene, man.
I've seen it.
Watch the scene.
Nah, it's not him. It's not him.
Chat, back me up.
I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. Tony, my name's Tony Soprano. Hey, Tony Soprano. He said, come in and shut the door.
You're kind of doing a Godfather situation.
I heard you didn't have my payment. I sent the boys by to collect, and you said you were working on it. So, I will give you 2 days. If you don't have my money, I'll send for you in a casket. Or they could just call 15 with 10-9 suited and get there. I'm riding on the smoke train. Let's go!
I mean, 10-9 suited
Let's
is
go!
premium.
I mean, not going to go that far.
I mean, I would.
Not going that far.
So Gregory said this board is dry enough. I will check it to the aggressor, who is Eric, and he will continue just
And
as Smoke was hoping.
And Eric, but that's the thing. Once Eric gets called, he's shutting it down. When the members only jacket, I don't think he did it, man. Doesn't make sense.
Just call her. Smoke.
No. Oh wow.
That's a very, very dry flop. There's no need to raise yet.
10-1 time. Just make it nasty. It's fine. Is Eric? And yeah, I told you Eric's gonna shut it down. Eric's done. He said the first one didn't get through. I'm done.
Yeah. You go check call. Check it to me. Phew.
Instead of making you an offer you can't refuse.
And now he's going to try to get some value here.
Yeah, he's going more towards pot.
That's right, Shane. The nuts is what we call it here.
Nah.
That's 1-0 for 10-9. I think we're 0-2 for Jack-9.
Members only jacket just went into the bathroom, left, and
then killed Tony.
Now they got to have a good night. I didn't know he was a hitman. Oh, he did. Oh, he did murder that guy inside the freak.
Yes. Have
yeah,
you not
inside
watched
the thing. It's been a while.
Watch the dissected analysis of that final scene.
Oh yeah, well then he ended Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony was done.
That's why the screen just cuts black for the last 10 seconds. It's supposed to be him through his eyes. Like what happens when you get shot in the back of the head? It just goes dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say he definitely smoked him then.
Yeah.
Pretty much what Smoke just did.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Essentially.
And I'm making you an offer you can't refuse. Auburn Steve, though, is going to make the call with 2 6s. Ace 4 diamonds from Pam on the button. She says, I'm in. Ace 9 suited. So many good connecting hands, and we're going to probably go 5 ways to a flop. I don't think anyone can be folding here.
I almost got everyone to fold.
Didn't work. Didn't work. Flop comes king for Trey.
So Justin will turn a jack here, and Paul, who's got a gutter ball, is just gonna say,
Gatabo.
I'm gonna keep barreling. Actually,
he has Gatabo 2-7 high straight, and Justin.
Oh,
yeah, I like this raise from Justin.
I mean, Paul could have any king in his range here.
Well, he wants to charge the flush draws to try to get there.
Yeah, but the way Paul played this hand, Paul raised pre-flop, bet the flop, barreled the turn. Like, he's got all the kings in his range here. You could be betting into a king, like, all day long.
All day long. This is true.
I'm not so sure about this one.
Says, what do you mean by that?
I think if Paul, you can't call here. I think you're not deep enough to call. Just repop ship right here, and it gets through. Go, Paul. Go, Paul. Paul, you could have done it.
That would have been the time.
That would have done it. You could never call there.
I don't know if, one, that's an accurate representation of what Paul has behind in terms of chips. I think Paul had a little bit less, so even if he snapped one all in, I don't know if...
That's fair. It might have only been like $50 more, maybe less, so that's fair. The graphic showed he had like 250 back, but I think you're right. But you can never call there.
No, you can never
It's
call.
either all in or fold at that point.
It's either all-in, all-in or fold. This is true.
But if he had more behind and did repop right there, I think he gets through. Because Paul played that like he had a king for the most part.
Yeah, so he might have could have, like you said, if he just ships outright, like get the hell out of my pot. Steve's open and wide here, and Pam folded 8s. Justin's definitely going to be 3-betting it up.
Yeah, have to.
Make it like $50, $60.
Punish the limpers here.
Yeah. You have to.
A standard little squeeze out of the small blind here.
Oh, that's a big 3-bet.
That's what I want. I don't want none of these 7-6, 8-6s in my pot, man. Get out of here. You got something decent, we can see a flop, but I'm not going to go 3 ways with 7-6s and 8-6s.
When he retired, Spanish Fort, Alabama, for Toro.
Steve said he couldn't do it that
He
time.
thought about it.
He definitely thought about it.
Jacks are good, sir. I'm happy with that opposition. Okay. Thank you. That works too.
Oh, wow.
I raise to 50, I get 2 callers, and I'm out of position anyway. So.
Yep. You're out of position.
Yeah, I'm going to call 50.
Right.
Anything. Oh, wow. Like you said.
Yeah.
Steve said he would have called 50.
Yeah, Steve's been loose with his money since he's gotten it, so.
So I call everything.
At least you are brushing up on your quarterback numbers.
Paul says, I don't know what position means. I just call everything.
I know is, man,
I'll find you silver
position.
So Kevin's going to limp with the mystery. Oh, it's straddle on the button here, so it's going to get limped around. Back to the straddler, Justin. Looks like he'll check his option.
The Strudel.
Oh, so
Is this
we're heads
up?
up. Yeah, I guess Randall folded
In the small?
for $2 in the small blind.
Randall, what are you doing, bud? I mean, his hand must have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
I had a lot of situations where, like, how do you feel about this? You're in the small blind. Small blind, big blind, right? Under the gun makes it 17. There are 3 callers in front of you, and it folds to me. And I have king tray offsuit in the small blind. I have $2 in. Am I going to call?
Never.
Okay. He's like, well, you get good odds with your money. I flop 2 pair.
Under the gun open is very strong.
Yeah.
So open under the gun, you have a premium hand.
He had pocket jacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Flop came king tray 5 2 spades.
You should never make that call with king tray.
Actually, I love this guy.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
If you're opening under the gun, it's a good hand.
Well, 'cause we played
That's what I felt. It's folded. Of course, like I said, I flopped 2 pair, and I'm like, could have got all the monies there.
Can't be results oriented, Donnie.
now I'm so mad.
I tried not to be, but that was a tough situation for me to try to get through there. Not gonna lie.
Look, I started with 1,000. Look, I don't know where I'm at.
He said I started with 1,000. Now look at me, Paul. You're gonna get back where you need to be, buddy. I truly believe it.
Dude, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try and win this. Here, have it
Hey,
outside
did
shot.
you already tell the king versus 2 pair hand from last night?
There's a chance, man.
Chinatown, I did not, but I told Jordan about it.
Who dat?
I told him about the guy that had king. He had
Oh, yeah.
kings against ace 7.
Yeah.
Flop was like A7X. Turn brought a Broadway card, and then the river was another Broadway card. He made a straight, and the guy like loses his mind because like I said, it all happened in slow motion. Because the guy with 2 pair of bets, guy with kings raises on an ace high board, absolutely outlandish, and guy stuffs it.
Yeah, that's getting it in horribly and getting lucky.
Yeah, the guy stuffs it for less. At that point, I think the raise was just so much he couldn't fold for, whatever more it was. And the river is just, I think, like a 10 or a jack. He makes the nut straight, And so me and him kind of go back and forth. I'm like, he's like, well, I wanted to get him off his 1 pair hand. And I'm just like, but he had 2 pair. He wasn't folding.
Yeah, and like 1 pair of aces still beats you. So what do you mean get him off his 1 pair hand?
That's what I said. I said ace high flop. You took the high variance route and played aggressive.
Like
you got lucky.
you're targeting specifically weak aces, which is narrow to target.
And the guy started the hand with like $150, maybe less. Once he calls your flop bet, give it up. You can't get married to 1 pair of hands and like you said, I was just trying to get him. I was like, okay.
Well, we talked about this, Chinatown. If you're seeing a flop for only a single raise pre-flop with pocket kings and an ace hits the flop, it's a very cheap fold. Like you're not invested.
Yeah, I think he made it 17.
You can, you're losing the minimum right there with kings. Like,
And I was just like, what? I mean, like I said,
it's an easy fold for me to make.
Luck is part of the game, But in that situation, drawing to 3-4 outs, plenty of other times you're not going to get there. But he got there when it mattered, I guess.
Now, like if the situation was like you know, a 4-bet pot pre-flop. I'm already committed. You know, I have only $80 back. The pot's 200 and something. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, I'll call
Get me
because I'm
outta
already.
there.
No, I can't fold at this point. But you can fold for $17 when on an ace-high flop a pocket king.
Yes,
Like,
you
I
can.
promise, it's possible.
Oh boy, how did we get here?
Spend my money wisely.
Appreciate it,
Man,
sir.
seriously, man.
Ladies
You
and
gotta
gentlemen, have a
buy
good
like
night.
grocery store. You go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
We got.
Hey, good game, my man. Good playing with you.
Always take care.
Always
Take
fun.
care. Thank you, man. Hey, thank you for the drinks. I appreciate you, man. I know, man. I appreciate you.
Y'all have a great night, guys.
So it looks like old Auburn Steve is gonna go ahead and hit the old dusty trail.
Hit the hit and run.
Yeah. good
Sound
old
the alarms. Big Steve.
Big Steve is done. Big Steve's up about 500.
Just kidding. That ain't a hit and run. Good playing, Steve.
He gave away a little bit there towards the
He
end.
did. So there was a bet here, and Kevin says, "Not so fast, my friend. We're charging prices."
Oh, he's doing it again. He did it again. And yeah, Greg's gonna get stuck here with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, Greg is drawing very thin, Donnie.
It's a good raise though from
He
Kevin.
needs running jacks or running diamonds. It's the only way for him to win.
And what Kevin, like I said, Kevin wants those hands out of there. I don't want any diamonds. I don't want any of that.
Lean me now.
I want the money now. I'll take that 50 dead and whatever's in the middle.
180. It probably wouldn't been as much fun if I was.
Don't do it, Smoke.
I don't know what Smoke's doing. I feel like anything other than folding would just be highly unadvised, ill-advised.
Listen, if you don't have fun, I love playing cards, but I love having fun too.
You can't just call. You can never call right here.
Oh, that's last week's
Yeah.
street? Oh, okay.
You can't possibly ever call right here.
I mean, you see what Smoke doing?
I watch
Smoke,
paint dry.
listen, Smoke is deep in it right
I
now.
watch paint dry and I watch you guys.
Single raise pre-flop. You are not better than my queens at this point.
He was almost
You
out
could
there.
have flopped 2 pair,
Look in his eyes, Jordan. Do you see that? Look in his eyes.
but there's nothing on God's green earth that he could do to get Kevin fold right here.
You
Yeah.
know, he folded Queen Jack to him.
I was gonna say you can't possibly call here. Talk about a members only jacket. Look at this one.
That's definitely the members only jacket.
Here we go. With this guy. You played him, right? You played him?
I don't know how to feel.
Did you hear Gardner Minshew's newest quote?
I did. He said that he hasn't used the bathroom because he don't like to be number 2.
He said he hasn't pooped in weeks because number 2 isn't an option for him.
And as revolutionary as that saying is, I can guarantee you every penny, Jordan, in my bank account that when the regular season kicks off, he will be number 2.
He will, in fact.
It sound good,
It does.
but Uncle Elroy
Yeah.
ain't gonna be in the number 1 spot,
No.
and we know that because old Sunshine, good old Sunshine. He can try his best though.
I mean, it's still good for the scrapbooks, but it's not more than just funny talk.
Oh, here we go, man. I got you.
Uh-oh. Top 2 for Kevin. Pam with top pair is going to start blasting Donnie, and she's, oh, it's a small pot, so that's a small bet. But Kevin couldn't have called that fast enough.
What? Check.
It's a beautiful turn for Kevin.
What is today? Oh, today's Wednesday.
He feels very much in control of this hand.
Oh boy, we about to get right tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Boy, man.
Oh yes, sir. We about to start burning down.
What? Oh my gosh, Goose. What are you doing?
Look at Paul.
Paul's calling multiple streets with a gutter ball, Donnie.
You never seen Top Gun?
Just nice.
How much more is it? And why is he in this room right now? I'm gonna get. This will be your last hand. I promise you that, man. There ain't no way.
He says it's gonna be your last hand.
There ain't no way you've never seen Top Gun in this movie.
Wow, because Kevin's never seen Top Gun. Get on him, Jordan.
It's a trash movie.
Oh no, and Paul thinks he makes the best hand on the
yeah.
river.
He's like, oh, I missed my gutter, but I hit.
Wait, has Kevin folded?
I think it checked through.
Kevin folded.
No. It went check, check, check.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? I don't see a hand in front of him, but it's because he tabled it.
Well, I was wondering why he checked it, but I guess front door Broadway got there, so he just decided to take that pot for what it was worth.
Like,
but
what the hell is going on here, man?
He's never seen Top Gun. Why is he even on this table? Hey guys, hey listen guys.
no one
Guys,
listened.
I just want you
Nobody's listening.
What were you saying, man?
he has never seen, I'm just telling you guys right now, he's never seen Top Gun. So, why
For
is
what
he
it's
on this
worth, I've never seen Top Gun.
I'm not sure that I have either. I just know it's trash.
I've never seen.
table? She's seen Top Gun.
Just because I've never seen it, I'm not going to say the movie's trash.
I'd never seen a Star Wars.
Trash.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
But I
whoa,
have seen Top Gun
whoa.
about 100 times.
Now that's not that. That is outlandish. That is unacceptable.
The most overrated
Oh my god.
in the history of movies.
Right now, listen, oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
How can you be that serious? The Force Awakens is the number 2 grossing movie of all time.
By who? Fools?
Iceman, Val Kilmer.
You know what? I got you. I got you right now.
I'm sorry, man. It's
Anthony
Top Gun.
Edwards.
I am so. Went on to do ER. I watched ER after that, man.
I got you right now.
I'm just very disappointed.
I got you. Excuse me. It's number 4 all time. It grossed $2 billion.
Well, they're 1, 2, and 3.
Are you serious?
Well, you know what 2 is. Wow, Black Panther moved down a lot.
All the action.
Black Panther was like number 4 or 5.
Where'd you stop?
It's now Avatar. Avatar's number 1 all time. Avengers Endgame.
No.
What?
Never no. He
Titanic.
protected one of the guys.
Fair.
The main man. As a
4. Star Wars.
friend. Made you use
The Force Awakens.
friend. He protected the friend. He took all the way
Just
down.
let it happen, Jordan. Just let it happen, bud.
You know what the only good movie on that whole list was?
Titanic.
Yeah.
I will say Avatar does always get me, but I had no idea the amount of people that have seen it. Like when Avatar came out, James Cameron, that was the thing. That was the movie. There are in the top 8, in the top 13, there are 4 Marvel films. In the top 15, there are 2 Star Wars films. That's right. Never seen a Star Wars film. Get out of here. I love Star Wars.
I've seen 1 or 2.
You have? You're lying.
I did, in fact, Kevin. That is correctly what I said.
Breaking Bad. Yeah. The guys.
And they didn't even that good.
You would die so quickly. You would die so quickly if you ever went into a public space. It doesn't matter where. Notice I didn't say Comic-Con. I didn't say any anime expos. I didn't say any movie expos. If you walk into a public space and say Star Wars is trash, you will die right where you stand.
Yeah, because Star Wars is one of those movies that like people think it's cool to just think they like Star Wars. They like do it for like the clout.
Star Wars is amazing.
Saul Guy is actually on life support.
Amazing.
They say he just has some.
They put, hey, listen. If you want to know how good Star Wars is, I'll tell you the story after the flop.
Yeah, because Jack Knigh's about to die. We want to
Nah,
witness it.
Well, actually, okay. I'll tell you now because that's a pretty uneventful flop.
Well, Paul's going to win a hand, though, so we might want to tune in.
I don't understand how you've never seen a Star Wars film. I just don't get
I
it.
have seen 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, but you mean like 5 minutes, right?
Well, it's been a long time.
Episode 7, boy, I was so ready for that. Episode 7 is the nuts.
A little drizzy not, because I don't do it for the clout. I do it for actual enjoyment of movies.
Those are good movies. Those are great movies.
You know, I knew this day would come where I drop the most unpopular opinion of all time.
That's
but
dead. That's it.
But I will stand by it.
You, listen, you are on a mountain. You're on a ship dead alone.
I will stand by it.
You are a 1%er.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, well, I'm the 1%er because I've never seen that. There's a cult of people who just want to be the guy that never, like, they do it just because. There are not people who, like, everyone loves Star Wars. How, man? I just don't understand.
I've seen a couple. I've seen like the first two, which I guess is like 3 and 4 or 4 and 5, whatever.
So on this list, it goes Avatar #1, Avengers Endgame 2, Titanic 3, Star Wars Episode 7 4, Avengers Infinity War, The Lion King, Jurassic World, Furious 7.
So for me to
So, Cam, what's your favorite movie, man?
to say this such unpopular opinion, y'all,
boy.
like, it's Brave.
I'm just saying, I think it was Episode 7. A dude came into the crowd of moviegoers. He walked into the crowd of moviegoers and spoiled the movie, and they sent his ass to the hospital. They beat his ass, left on a stretcher.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You don't mess with Star Wars fans, man. They don't like that.
You think?
They don't like that. I mean, not that, but you know the saying, there are power in numbers. If you alone, you going down. Do you know how many Sketcher illuminators are going to be on your neck? Do you know how many pairs of Skechers are going to be all in your ribs? Take it back.
No, I will not.
Take it back.
It took a lot of bravery for me to say that, and I will stand by it.
Man, they going to be on your head like Palpatine. You going to be like Mace Windu, just right out the window.
AJ, for you to say that to an Italian is utterly disrespectful.
Yeah, he's seen Godfather.
I take that as disrespect.
Yeah, Jordan's Italian. I think that's literally like punishable by death if you haven't seen Godfather as an Italian. Some of these movies on this list don't need to be on here though.
It's because you got a bunch of little kids and fools going to the movie theater.
Okay, I mean Harry Potter's fine.
Oh, I like Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter's fine. Frozen 2? No, thank you. Get that out of here. That's the kids that did that.
Yeah, Chinatown. Adonis told me about that guy with the Lion King shirt.
Yeah, the dude with the Lion King hoodie was absolutely out of his mind. I mean, he played good though. There was a hand I should have bluffed him to high heaven, and I didn't. Couldn't pull the trigger, man. Couldn't do it.
I know I have, AJ, which is why you wouldn't think that was disrespectful asking me that question. Is confusing to me.
I gotta ask a question, poker related. You guys are gonna like this. You know, for all the people that are like, Jesus, I can't watch this, man. They talk about anything but poker. Well, the game is slowed down, so we gotta talk about something. But this is poker related, so hopefully all of you poker fans out there can help me. The question is, when you have top pair and you're in position and you're facing a bet, is the play to raise?
It depends.
Like you know how when you like
what's the board texture? Who was the pre-flop aggressor?
Well, okay, perfect example. The board was like 10-5 deuce. Guy had ace 10.
Rainbow?
Yes.
Did I raise pre-flop?
There might have been an open. There might have been an open.
Was it me?
No. There might have been an open and a call, right? So it goes bet, and he raises the guy, and I'm just like, is that the play there with top pair, top kicker?
On a
rainbow flop,
10-5 deuce,
10-5 deuce. Like the idea of overplaying top pair, is that a thing?
I'm not raising there.
You know, I see a lot of people take that high variance route where, like I said, the board's 10-5 deuce. You have ace 10, the guy leads, and instead of calling, there's the raise. Like here comes the raise.
And then the dude folded to the raise and he didn't get paid.
Yeah, he showed a 10 and folded.
I'm not gonna raise there in that situation.
Yeah.
Now, if the board is extremely wet, then yes.
Okay.
But if it's 10-5 deuce rainbow and the aggressor continues, no, I'm just gonna call and let him keep barreling at me, unless the board starts getting more connected, and then we can start raising later.
You said Shane says it depends, but usually not. Yeah, because I don't. No point in raising if there are no draws.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, if there are draws available.
Yes.
Yes, right. There is merit to raising. Is that what I'm getting, guys?
Yes.
I had a situation where, like I said, I watched a hand unfold where the guy flopped top pair. The guy leads into the field, and he like, I wouldn't say he snapped raising, but he thought about it and raised. Guy folds, shows a 10 and folds, and then.
Yeah, he just lost a lot of value on a dry board.
What is Paul doing?
He's just ready to go home.
You don't need it, Smoke.
No, he's chopping. He really didn't want that 8.
He talked. No. I love how Smoke talked himself into a chop.
Poor guy.
He was winning until the river. And he just
All
calls.
right, guys, hey, listen. Sorry, I'm not out yet, man. I want to hang with you guys for a second.
He literally called the court to chop. He goes, dealer, give me an 8. Let's chop the pot up.
Called the 8.
I'm telling you.
And Paul says, I appreciate you calling that 8 for
Thank
me.
you, man. Shoot. That's the only thing I can win with. I said, when you called the 8, the
I,
hand's like
I can bet you this much Smoke will never call for another card on the river for the
Well, he
rest
did
of
it
the
earlier
night.
with Ace Queen when he was already good.
That's my point. I'm like, you're already good. You don't need to call for cards,
Oh,
bud.
man.
Smoke's going to shut that down for the rest of the night. Tell you that much. What do you know about Dionne Warwick? What are you doing? Yeah, we're not going to get into the movie talk because obviously, you know, you're more of a Scorsese person. Like I said, now watch this. Watch this. I can guarantee you the faculty's on this list. Watch. I'm gonna show you how real I am. The faculty. Look at that. Look at that. Told you. Grossed 40 million. 40 million. Just letting you know, man. Just letting you know how we get down. Oh wow. The top grossing rated R movie of all time. You'll never get this.
Top grossing movie of all time.
Top grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Ooh. Is it recent or not?
No. Oh, I'm gonna help you. Mel Gibson.
Is it Passion of the Christ? Passion of the Christ? Yeah.
370 million. I just find that I'm like interesting.
I mean,
really,
that's
really
kind of
interesting.
like one of those. You had like a big following going into that, like you know.
Yeah. Old School and I got into it early,
Yeah.
and we can't see his cards. And Old School got on that vintage WSOP poker. Now that's a jacket. That is a hell of a jacket. Let me tell you guys an interesting story, okay? You know it's always story time when I'm on the stream. So seat 9, that gentleman that you're looking at there, went runner for not runner. He flopped a jack high flush against his opponent's ace high flush. The one out in the deck that could have saved him, he flopped the open-ended straight flush draw. And he hit the queen of spades to give him a straight flush. That man there had the tournament run of his life.
Yeah.
Killed it.
That would spark it.
Killed it. And he's going to be playing some tournaments I envision next month. And I love his energy when he plays. When he wins a hand, just in it. Muhammad Ali.
Shadow boxing.
I'm just straight 1-2. 1-2. I like the guy. He has good energy. Okay, so let's see what Shane says.
To be fair, if you like, not necessarily stack me, but like win a monster pot off me in a big tournament moment and start stand up and start shadow boxing, I'm gonna be upset.
Just straight in the wind.
Yeah,
I'm talking, and understand he's going with the 1-2-3. So it's gonna be the left hand, right hand, and then the hook. And he's just giving it straight to you.
I'm gonna be upset.
He's just gonna give it to you. Now what do you do there? You just stand up and just go? You leave?
No, I just start blasting off on that dude.
Yeah. Why raise out worse hands? Everyone's worried about the overs, but if they have ace king on a 10-5 deuce board and we have ace 10, we do not want to raise and fold out ace king. But okay, all right. And then I will say something I definitely want to look into is post flop play. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to play post flop. You know, that when they have premium hands, they're raising, and then when you get to a flop, you know, they don't know how to navigate the flop correctly. So that's, I mean, including myself. I'm definitely a part of that mass of people. As a pair of fives is going to be good. Darren's got the beer, jacket's off. He's feeling good. Look at Paul. Paul loves it. I love it.
Yeah, I know.
Which one's yours?
That's it. We're gonna split it. We said we talked to each other. We're gonna split it up and
Well, I'll let you guys handle that.
So he's going to split the pot up with him. I don't think that's going to happen. I think whoever won is going to get the pot. Get the pot.
All right, guys, you got in trouble. I'm probably going to leave here in a second. I'm pretty drunk, and I'm going to go all in.
Now, whenever you say probably.
The bad thing, I'm going to go over there and play some more. Before I call my Uber.
Well,
No, he's very responsible.
that was. I'm happy he went. He went that.
No. He's, but see, that's not even anything out of the ordinary. Paul is a very responsible.
I can respect that.
He has my ultimate respect for that because that's what he does. He'll get the Uber here and get the Uber back home.
That's a smart man.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Always drink responsibly.
Or don't drink at all.
Made it 20.
Eric? Yeah, he had King 10 right here in the
Eric,
cutoff.
Eric, you're stepping out of line, big dog. King 10 of clubs is not. That's not up there in that range for you, man.
I mean, it should be a raise just to squeeze and get these limpers out, punish these limpers.
He's gonna get a call from Paul.
Yeah, well, Paul already gave him the PSA, so that I'm drunk, I'm ready to go.
I'm about to flop the nuts.
I'm calling you with 6-4 and.
Gutta bowl. Gutta. Let's check.
Well.
Ooh, he picks up some. Whoa.
Well.
Picks up a lot of outs.
He
on
wants
the
Paul to
turn
get there. Okay.
and misses every piece of it. Riveting. Absolutely riveting.
Yeah, this game is kind of got to a crawl lately. So
Yeah, I'm like, absolutely riveting.
the last hour or so here has been a little slow.
Yeah, that's why we vamped up the movie talk. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure that we can. I don't think we've played a pot over $100 in an hour.
It feels like it's been a while.
I think the biggest pot we played was, even though the money wasn't even in the pot, was when Greg bet Queen High on a 6-4 deuce board against Kevin's Queens, and he
Yeah.
raised
What are we playing tomorrow, Donnie?
2-5.
Any juicy names on that list?
You know what? Considering I got time, I'm gonna definitely go look at that. And it looks like, what's tomorrow? The 28th or 29th? Oh wow. Interesting. Interesting.
What's that? Ooh.
Hopefully we can get him on.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Bank Boy says,
That's
go
your daddy?
Old school.
Darren's your daddy. Your daddy cool people, man. You got a pretty cool dad, man. Your dad is about as cool as the other side of the pillow. He's pretty good people. Well, Darren, you can watch your dad play, man. You can watch your dad play right here, right now. That is definitely him in the 9 seat. And
In the 6'9" T-shirt.
yeah, and he got a mean Jordan game too.
Oh yeah.
He got a mean Jordan.
I mean, if you got the Kangoo on, you
you have to.
You got to.
Yeah, he got a mean Jordan game. I'll tell you that much. Your dad, old school, got some style, man. He got some style with it. The 10 though, the 10 has no style for anyone. The 10 is just absolutely murdering everybody. Gregory's trying to improve with his open ender, but can he find the 8 or the 3? He cannot. Instead, Justin finds a queen at the bottom of the barrel and makes
a pair.
Wait, why did Justin muck his hand? Did I miss something there? I just don't know I don't know what just happened. I'm not even gonna worry about it because I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I mean, we played for a $6 pot, so there isn't really too much.
Wow.
Huh?
I'm looking at the 1-2 PLO list. That's the nuts. That's the nuts.
Yeah. Is it all the usual suspects?
It is. This is crazy. And they got a nice list.
I bet.
Rick G, Corey, JDP, Keith. That's going to be a good game, man. Oh, my God. Big Steve. I'm telling you, man, this is the game right here. 1-2 PLO is the game that it's just real good.
Yeah, I like that 1-2 PLO high. That's a fun one. So we got some good hints here. Darren, old school, just going to flat with ace-king.
Darren says, I know he didn't want to inflate the pot too big. He says, raising it, not going to do it. Let's see if he can flop ace or a king. He flops the ace, and he's going to get Kevin here big time. Because that's the one thing about not 3-betting with ace-king is in these direct situations, you can conceal the strength of your hand.
Yeah. So top on a ace-high rainbow. He could have checked this back and been real trappy.
I really hope Kevin doesn't raise. Thank you.
No, Kevin's probably trying to play the trap game.
Oh, no, they folded out Kevin's hand, so the action tracker's going to have to back it up, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
So Kevin went check call and check, and then Darren just blasted off right here. Went almost full pot. Went over pot.
Yeah, he bet huge here on the turn. He's all in.
Oh, no.
You got to be within 100 miles from any Indian reservation. So that's the reason why they're talking about North Florida.
And old school says I call.
Hey, Darren, your daddy about to double up.
Really? Yeah, I hope to be within 100 miles.
He says, let's get it, baby.
Yeah, him flatting, him just calling.
Yeah,
Kevin can never put him on his
No,
king.
and Kevin trapped himself right there, Donnie.
Well, I think Darren inadvertently did the trapping because he didn't raise pre. When it got open to 15, he just called.
Yeah, but
You
Kevin
can never put him on a hand like the ace king there.
Kevin, who also flops top pair with a decent kicker on an ace high rainbow, goes check call, check jam, and he thought he was going to get one over on old school right there, and old school was just lurking, hiding.
That's
creeping.
crazy. That's crazy, man. You know what? Here, I'm gonna give y'all some stats. I want to see where everybody at too. So looks like old school main man Darren is now in the second spot for the leaderboards. He's up $321 after that hand. Justin though still up the big winner right now. And then Pam's up 100, Randall's up, Kevin's up $10.
Yeah, not 8, AJ. That's a big 10 piece.
Yeah, he's up a 10-piece no biscuit. You know, and for what it's worth, that $10 can get him the double quarter pounder with bacon and cheese.
He can make that a large.
He can make it a large, but he'll probably have to get a cup of water. Don't know if he can get a soda.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm telling you, man, being up is still up. It don't matter.
That's right.
It don't matter how much you're up, as long as you're up.
When you become a member, instead of paying $20 for entry every day, it's only 10.
Okay, I see.
So if you come in 5 or 10 times a week, you might as well get the membership. Am I right or wrong?
So it's designed for
This,
local as opposed to a resort type
maybe.
amount of state.
Basically, yeah.
I feel
I thought he was, and now I'm not so sure he is.
I feel more or less that it's a mixture.
Yeah.
It's a non-profit.
At first I thought so, and then I'm like, I'm getting the OJ vibe.
Ye-
But if you go on, if you
Something like that.
That's where I saw it.
pull up a schedule there.
Old school just flatting there with ace king behind. What? I mean, I can't say he's a maniac, you know? I can't say it's balance. That's the first hand I've seen him play. I feel like in that spot, he's definitely going to be doing that a lot, though.
Yeah, it was sneaky. And like I said, Kevin played himself there because he thought he was doing the trapping and got trapped himself.
True, but I mean, you got to think 2-3 years ahead if you're going to the laws. Same thing was like with the lottery.
Wow. That one definitely threw me for a loop. And I was looking at the cards. It threw me for a loop because I'm like, well, Darren will 3-bet here with ace king, and no, flats, gets an ace high flop, and gets the perfect scenario where he gets his opponent to flop an ace 2 and a good ace at that, and got paid the maximum. Full double up.
Why is that so much?
Because once again, my best friend lives up there in Jersey. I think the first 3 months that they had, because there was no NBA playoffs going on, football season wasn't going on, nothing, or no
You know
football
what?
season was going on. I
I
think it
don't
was like
think
September,
anything.
October, November.
Don't
I
tell
think
them.
the state just in taxes alone took $800 million in
Oh, look, what's he doing with that?
Yeah, I'm like
You
a
do that?
small state like Jersey. You know how much money this state can
It's
make?
not good etiquette, but we'll allow it.
Not believe
Oh, wow.
that they attack
Nice.
that crowd.
We allow a lot of
Too.
things.
I like that too,
I'm
Kev.
I'm really
Put the
you
etiquette
know,
on.
I mean, it makes no difference to me, but I mean, I am.
Connecticut.
This game
Let's see,
Yeah.
man.
is
Oh, man, so
creeping,
good.
Donnie.
This game is wild.
They already have the big casino.
This game is creeping.
Florida plays,
Mohegan?
Oh, you started
Both of them.
Yeah.
on this game, yes.
They're
But you have
Augusta, everybody
precedence in every
before,
game.
they were actually Augusta and Andrea for used to work for Mohegan.
There's old school deep in it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else.
No check. 40.
Wow. He says check, and he goes no checks, and he goes okay, raise it up then. This guy's wild. But I love Paul. The classic old school move, limp and ace king. Yeah, I'm learning.
Me and you, man. I'm pretty sure I'm winning.
So Paul will continue with 7 high on a Jack 4 deuce board. And Kevin with top here with the ace of diamonds.
You got diamonds? Oh, put Chloe up there.
Oh boy. Paul cannot win.
Paul is dead.
Paul cannot win.
Here comes the barrel, the double barrel.
Paul cannot win.
And he's leaving himself nothing behind, Donnie. He's stuck.
Well, I don't know. It depends on how generous Kevin wants to be. Kevin can just put him. Kevin can just put them all in right now.
But that's one of those situations. Do you call with 7 high just because you're committed, or you just save that 66 bag?
I think if he checks, I think Kevin will check it back to him on the river. I don't think Kevin's ever folding.
No.
Oh
No.
my
no
God.
way.
Oh my God. Oh
That-
my word.
Anybody ever told you you look like Ray Donovan?
Thank you.
What did Kevin think Paul had?
You know who Ray Donovan is?
2 pair?
I mean, I will go down with the ship with ace jack right there, Donnie. I don't care if you have 2
gee.
pairs.
I mean, no. Like, now, here's the thing. Being Kevin, you started out real hot.
To be fair,
You double up old school, you're going to play a little bit tighter, and you're going to give players a little bit more merit.
did Paul was the razor
Paul
pre-flop,
opened.
correct?
Paul opened.
And what part of that board hit his 2-pair range for pre-flop open?
Well, I think Kevin's on the button, so it's small blind, big blind. When the seat 7 folds, Paul goes to check and then raises it to 15. I don't know what kind of read you can get off of that. I understand,
Nah, I'm going down with the ship right there, Kevin.
Well, the only thing I think, though, is that Kevin probably can just put them all in on the flop. At that point, whatever. If you have a draw, go ahead.
You think you look like it?
I just got to stand a little bit. Just going to stand it up. Oh, keep in mind, guys, for our WSOP main event satellite, or not the main event, but rather our satellite, that we're going to be giving away WSOP packages to 10 lucky players here in Jacksonville and maybe 2 to 3 in Orange Park. Those satellites will be held. Well, the one in Orange Park is going to be held September 11th. And the WSOP satellite that we're going to run here in Jacksonville will be September 25th. So mark your calendars. We'll give away satellite tickets via our high hands in preparation or leading up to the event. So you can win those via the high hand for free, and it will be a rebuy event, $580 with, I believe, $120 rebuys. So mark your calendars and make sure you are going to be ready and available for that. Like I said, 10 lucky winners. We will have to have 10. Somebody's going to win. 10 people are going to win their main event ticket paid off and hotel accommodations paid off. So if you guys happen to be in the area, happen to be in the room, make sure you're in the back of the room playing in that tournament. That should be a lot of fun.
Nothing to go home to. We are your family. Wasn't there any?
Now in position. Hey, listen, look at this, guys.
That's a pretty fancy jacket.
Oh, wait, no, I was trying to do it like Kevin does. What do you do? You bite it too? Oh, Kev, you dropped it, man.
A nibble.
just a 10. Enough to eat a call.
I'll go out there and
You think your jack's good. And then you guys, oh, 10. Oh, all right, then you're going to win. You're gonna win.
No, Craig, I was saying you already put in like over 3/4 of your stack running the bluff. The double barrel was 7 high, and you get raised there. I was saying you just fold and keep that money, even though you're already committed technically in the pot. I'm saying, from Kevin's perspective, he's thinking this guy has put in over 3/4 of his stack. He's never going to fold for $66 more no matter what I do. He's not putting him on 7 high there. So I was kind of working through his thought process.
Of course I did. Whoa. How do I bet that if I don't flop it? Come on, man. You know that. Yeah, we played together so many times. So many times, man.
So Paul's going to just jam this in, and Darren with 2 pairs is going to snap him off. Paul needs help and will not get it. Darren, old school, will eliminate Paul here in his second double up in just about 30 minutes. So old school has sat down in this 9 seat and ran hot. Yeah, Craig, it's just one of those weird spots. Like, I already put so much of my money in the stack, and now I get check raised.
You sure? Recount.
And I have 66 back. Like, what do I do? And Kevin is thinking, do I check raise him when he only has 66 back?
You sure?
And there goes the shadow box.
Now, we'll go over there and play there.
Have a good night.
All right, have a good night, man. Hey, good playing with you. We'll see you in 5.
Well, is there an open? No, I can't pull out 500 more for you guys, so I'm going to have to pull. Hey, thank you guys.
Thank you.
We
Is it okay if I leave? Can I leave?
You may do whatever you like.
I love you guys, man. Hey, it's good playing with you guys.
Hey, you as well, man. Definitely
Oh,
fun.
hey, man. Good playing.
Take care.
Everything, man. I appreciate it, man. Even New York. Even the New York, my man.
Good luck, my man.
Say hello to Rooney Mara when you see her.
Always, man. Hey, good playing. Good playing, guys, man. Good playing to everyone.
It looks like that's going to do it for Paul. So Paul will call it a night with just about 10, 15 minutes left to go in tonight's 2-2 deep stack cash game. I want to thank all of y'all for hanging out on a Wednesday night with the Best Bet Live crew here at Best Bet Jacksonville, 201 Monument Road. We will be back tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. sharp, with a 2-5 deep stack cash game. Adonis Lane and myself, Jordan Spina, will be back with you all tomorrow. And let's see if the last 10 minutes or so of tonight's stream can end with a bang. As Kevin here is going to 3-bet ace tray suited in the hijack. And he will get a call from Justin. Jack 9 versus ace tray. Heads up. Bottom pair for Kevin with an overcard. Justin with a gutter ball.